I'm here. I'm here. I'm here to run support. I'm a man in the chair today. Man in the chair. I got everything teed up for you. Hold up. I got old boy when DDG walked in talking and he was like, that shit backfired. I got that. I got Yanni just went live. Yanni just went live on the whole conversation. You know, we got her. I got the DDG response. I got when Kai finds out and that his boy got hemmed up. I got Halle's first little tweets. I got her apology. I got everything.
Everything.
That's what you need.
Everything. All right, I need a background. Let me get that.
Let's do it.
And we in here, yo. We in here, yo. Shout out to GCP LLC,
also known as Beef Curtains.
Beef Curtains. Shout out to the homie Beef Curtains in the building.
Beef Curtains.
And shout out to Nova in the building. So, it's interesting to hear that our friend Yanni from the block went live.
Yeah, let me get some lights on. Let me see.
About this situation. I wonder what she got. I wonder what she got to say.
Yeah, you already know.
She was provoked. She was provoked anyway.
She called it. She said Halle being gaslit.
Wow, boo. While she gaslit everybody else. Wow. Yeah. But you did say that you had
something lighter, something a little light, a little slight.
We'll start with the lightness. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to jump right into the big heavies.
All right, cool. Give me a second to get some lights on in here. Hold up. Let's see. What's this? The black lamp. Let's go. Cool. Let's see if I'm lit.
It's a shame people that attractive be that dumb.
No, you ain't gotta call me dumb.
I definitely wasn't calling you attractive, nigga.
Come size, you would say.
No.
No, it's all good, man.
Indeed, no. That's
I already knew how you felt. It's okay.
All right.
Let's see.
So yeah, we're gonna get into we're gonna get into the conversation. It ain't necessarily I can go ahead and give y'all a heads up now.
Yeah.
The Haley and DDG situation is going to be a starting point from where we go. It's not going to be so much about them. A young couple just trying to figure it out. Some young parents are trying to figure it out at the end of the day. But why she felt comfortable enough to do that? The things she said, the reaction from people is what we gonna get into, because that's a mindset and environment that she didn't create, but she felt comfortable participating in. So before we get into that,
a little departure. Before we get into the toxicity, this is some pre-toxic. All right, so a little pre-toxicity. Now I have the original or a version of this that is in the original language. This is somebody doing like a comedic voiceover, but the original language is like Spanish. I can't understand it. You'll get the point. If nobody spoke at all, you'd be able to understand this. So I'm gonna bring this in. Have you ever seen this before? Does this look familiar? You know, you never know when things are making the rounds on social media. You seen this? Oh my God.
Triggers me every time I see it. Yeah, it triggers me every time I see it.
I was like, I wanted to kill, murder, maim. It was sick. All right. Yeah, you saw this and you made it kill yourself. All right. Well, if you already seen that, we can do something different.
No, go ahead. Because man,
I mean, if you saw it, Nova saw it. I mean, everybody probably saw it. I'm probably the last one to see it. But
you late. Sorry, come on.
Last man. I'm old. But here we go.
All right, babe. We're gonna try this game. We're gonna let you start it off. Let's see how many we're gonna get right. Let's match them up. 0. Okay, let me try this time. All right, let's try those. Nope. All right, let's try it again. All right, babe. Go ahead. You got this. All right, so 1 is right. Let's see. All right, good. That 1. That means it's got to be the green one. Babe, what are you doing? It's the green one. What? It's the
Why
green
would
one.
you
All right,
move
look, trust
them
me, it's the
in,
green one.
though?
It's the green one. It's the green. Babe, what? Oh, Jesus. All right, let's see. All right, it's all right. Let's try it again. All right, so we got one. What is you doing? Babe, it's the pink one. Let me show you. All right, see, watch this. Now,
Man,
see,
listen.
now I got two. It's got to be the pink one. Babe. Oh, God. One. See, it was the pink one. You moved it. Now watch. Look, all right, look. Just trust me. All right, see, there's two. Babe. When I would do good, evil is always present with me. It's not that one, babe. It's not
That's
that
how I
one.
know it
All right,
wasn't
let me
fake.
be patient. All right, let me try it
When
again.
she
All right, we
did
got
that
one
last
right.
movie, he
Let's
looked straight
try this
down the
again.
barrel of the camera.
All right,
like,
jeez. Now
Man,
we got to
listen.
start all over.
Because
All
it
right.
got to be a joke.
All right, babe. 0. Okay, so nothing is right.
I would
The
be thinking
red
I
one
was
has
being
got to
funny.
be it. It's the red one, babe. Don't move the red.
But you can tell from their frustration.
See now, babe, it's the red one. I'm trying to tell you.
At this point, he's ready
All
to
right,
kill him.
I'm gonna just let her figure it out because she just,
Like,
all
is
right,
she
babe,
really
look,
this
all right,
dumb?
listen, blue. All right, babe. Oh my gosh. All right, go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
Man.
See,
I'd have
you
just
got,
knocked
baby.
all them
Trust me,
bitches
it's the
down.
blue one. Now watch.
I would just
It's the blue one. I told you,
clean the
babe. What
table
are you
with one
doing,
hand. I'd
babe?
have just, yeah.
Cleared them out.
It's not the pink one, babe. It's not the pink one, babe. Just trust me. It's the red one. It's the red one. We keep messing stuff up. We got to get on the same page, babe. Just trust me. We got to get unified on this. I know it's difficult, but let me see. All right, how many we got right? All right, we only got one right. All right, watch this. Now, watch this. Three. So it's got to be, babe. What is you?
Bruh, she switches
Come
the
on,
same
babe.
one back.
Oh my
man,
gosh.
Yeah.
See, babe,
Like,
somebody tell
Now
her.
here's
Somebody
what she
tell
kind
her.
of realized she's stupid. She started to
What you
realize.
looking
Now
at me
she's looking at
for?
him. Now she
What
wants.
you looking at me for? We had 3 right, babe.
My
But
God.
you got to listen to me, babe. Come
I'd
on,
have shuffled
please
them all
work
up.
with me on this one. Please work with me on this one. All right, we all right. Let me do this one. All right, I told you before. It's the red one. It's babe.
Now she knows she right.
Oh my gosh. Now watch me get 0. See, somebody tell her. Oh, now you confused.
How you
All
that
right, it's okay.
confident to
We gonna
move
get this. We
all
gonna get this,
5 of
babe.
them,
Babe,
thinking that you
right,
got it
right.
right?
We tried it your way, babe.
She's
we
got no
tried it
system.
your way. If you just let me. Now watch
all
this,
vibes.
okay? So I know it's the red one. She don't know it, but I'm gonna try something. Babe, please let me do this. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, let me see what we want to do here. No. Oh my God. Somebody tell this woman. All right, watch this. 3, babe. 3. So, oh my God.
Yo.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude,
Why won't you just listen? All right, look. Let me try this.
It's
Let me
a
try.
breakup.
Babe, please, just listen. Watch this. Just, babe, would you please just trust me? I know it's
It's sad that he's afraid of being right at this point.
I'm gonna do this anyway.
He's afraid
Come
of
on,
being
babe. Please.
because
Every
of
time
her.
we try to do it your way, we go back to 0. Watch this. I don't care what she said. I'm gonna do this. Watch this. I tried to tell you.
My
She was about to
God.
grab it even after the 5
Yes.
popped up.
Yes. I saw that. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. I did put it in this, but I
That's
forgot.
too much. That's too much. Yeah.
I mean,
That's
I didn't
wild.
forget that I put it in Discord. I forgot that y'all would have seen it because I put it in Discord. Man, I'm like, that's crazy, but it's sad because that's that much distrust of dudes. Like, she cannot trust him to do anything at all, even though she's getting the outcomes of like, I'm doing this wrong. I'm clearly wrong. You're clearly better at this. You're getting every time you get something right, it's you, except that one time she got it in by accident. I'm like, that was crazy, but that's where we're at in the whole gender war thing. Like, that's where we're at. Like,
Yeah.
it's Debbie Double Downer. It's that.
Yeah, and that's not even a mindset of somebody who single. They together. You can't trust your man that much.
Man,
I see you
that was
not trusting a man, but you got one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So that was that. Some little slight. That was some little slight, some little silly, but still triggering.
Yeah.
But it shows, the dynamic of not trusting your partner. Not trusting your partner. Thought it was.
Yeah, that's a good segue into our topic, because this is definitely a story of basically not trusting the person that you was just trusting 30 days ago. Like, that's wild just to think that they had just broke up like 30 days ago.
was all good just a week ago.
And it was all good just a month ago. So uh quick catch up
Where you
on the
want to
story.
start?
I guess I'll try to explain it as best I can.
Let's go.
Haley Bailey, or Halle Bailey, who is known for her role in the live action Little Mermaid remake,
Let's
and
go.
her boyfriend slash ex slash baby daddy DDG, who is a known streamer with millions of followers online. I had a kid about a year ago. She was basically hiding the pregnancy. Then, like the first couple months, ain't want to see little dude face, and then it was just a flood of stuff. You just seen little man everywhere. You just start seeing him pop up everywhere. Even little memes that caught on to him. They got a decent sized fan base, so the people was,
Mhm.
it's a thing. We gotta understand, like, when we're in this space, it's like people support us and they actually want to see our lives. They actually, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't think anybody actually want to see my life, but you know what I'm saying?
Mine.
They invested in us, you know what I'm saying, in a sense. So,
Mhm.
when you're at that level, they definitely invested in you when you having kids and all that good shit. So, they had kids. They, fast forward to, I say, about a month ago,
Mhm.
they broke up. You know what I'm saying? They split up, whatever, and it got announced. And everything was just kind of cool. It was like some mutual stuff, you know what I'm saying? They put out their celebrity statements or whatever, their popular people statements. We like our privacy to be respected. It's all good. It's still love. X's and O's, stuff like that. Right?
Okay.
Fast forward to, I'm saying, was it about 2 days ago? A day ago?
Feels like it.
Yeah, about 2 days ago. Cassinet, who is the most popular streamer in the world right now, is doing a subathon, mafia-thon, right? He got a big, nice house rented out. He did it last year. I think it was rented out a mansion this year. You know what I'm saying? Doing a bunch of content. And he's got people coming in and out the house, streamers, other content creators, celebrities, stuff like that. So DDG was on the docket to come in. And, it just so happened to coincide with the daddy time, right? So he brought a little Halo with him. You know what I'm saying? Now, this ain't a thing where Kai and DDG just meeting on the stream, because stuff be like that with celebrities and stuff like that. They'll book each other and they never met each other, right? No, they've been dealing with each other. Them high level streamers, they known each other. They see each other from day one. Some of them cool, some of them ain't. But for these two, they buddies to the point to where when Kai seen Halo, he greeted him like, "Hey, I'm your uncle." You know what I'm saying? You don't know me, you ain't met me yet, but I'm your uncle. You know what I'm saying? So it's a welcoming environment. It's almost a familiar environment. So I guess during the live, which typically, just to give a little bit of information, Haley's fan base does not like DDG. They don't. They don't. For absolutely no reason other than she's with him and they don't like him. Even to the point to where when they were on the red carpet for her movie premiere, her fan base, when they like it basically introduced everybody, whatever, they were saying that they would rather have her be with the white boy who was her co-star than to be with DDG. Just hating. Just for no reason. So she's been getting all of this for as long as they've been together, about 3 years or so. You know what I'm saying? She's been getting all this negativity from her whole fan base and all that. So during the stream, I guess somebody tagged her or told her that Halo and DDG was on the live stream. Now, of course, it ain't like here where it's just a couple folks. We talking about 100-some thousand people watching.
Yeah, buddy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a big audience.
Mhm.
you know, and she decides that she wants to, I don't even know what the hell to call it. Throw a temper tantrum,
Let's go.
try to
Put a
make
tirade.
everybody mad at it. Yeah, yeah. Become a controlling ass bitch. I don't know.
Twin
Like I don't know
tantrum.
what to call it. Yeah, I don't know exactly what to call it. But if you can pull up the tweet, you got the tweet.
Boom. Hold up. Gotta figure out a way to make this bigger. Let's see. Where's that little? If we make it right. Yeah, I'm gonna go there too.
So Haley decided to put out a tweet to her millions of followers on X, the garbage dump of the, you know what,
Of
I
the
wouldn't even
universe.
calling it the garbage dump of the internet is disrespectful to garbage dumps.
Okay.
This
That's
is
fine.
this is more like the wet puppy shit of the internet. That nasty little squirty stuff that they let out when they puppies.
Okay.
That's X.
It's a very vivid imagery there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Man.
So she goes on to say, shout out to Chris Classic as well, man.
Yeah.
Babies on stream here.
Plus,
Ain't no babies on
baby's
stream
on
here.
stream yet. They face.
But what's good though, brother? What's good? So her original tweet says, hi everyone. Oh, hi everyone. Just so you know, I'm out of town and I don't approve of my baby being on stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified, and I'm extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. And I'm his mother and protector, and saddened that I wasn't notified, especially when I am out of town. Man, bruh. So you mean go ahead.
First of all, I think you could give a better performance. You know, she's an actress, she's a thespian, she's a singer. I think you could perform that a little bit better. I didn't feel the drama. I didn't feel the motivation of the character. Like, I think you need to run through the script one more time.
Oh, you want me to read it in the thoughts of Haley
with-
while she was typing this? Okay, let me
this is a
embody.
character. You know,
Let
this
me
is a fully
embody
fleshed out
Haley.
character. Yes,
Okay.
embody Haley. You are a mother. You are young. You are black. You are powerful. You've got a celebrity baby daddy. Y'all recently broke up, so you're probably a little sad, but a little liberated. You know, you need to take all that in and channel it into the character. So once more with feeling and action.
Hi everyone, just so you know, I am out of town and I don't approve of my baby being on stream. I wasn't told or notified, and I am extremely upset.
That's the one. Right. Good. That's the one.
Good.
That's the one. That's the
Good.
one.
Accurate. Gotcha.
Yeah. Two take Ted over here. Two take Tony.
Yeah.
Two take Tony. I love it. I love it. You're gonna go great places in this. You're gonna go great places in this town.
I mean, you know, I focus and I just find the character. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. I love it.
Don't get canceled here. Hey, look. I've realized that canceled is just like being canceled ain't nothing but like just a 90-day cool off period. Nobody's ever been actually. You got to actually do some of like illegal shit to get canceled.
Oh man, I wasn't expecting that.
Right, I'd be on like cancellation. I've said way worse.
Come see 85 next week.
I've said way worse. Okay.
Oh shoot! All right. So
and if she can say this dumb shit, I can say it like that.
I mean, so what was your problem with this tweet? So in dissecting this tweet, what was your issue with it?
What are you telling everybody else for? What are they gonna do?
Well,
what are they gonna do?
Good point.
Go watch the stream, bitch. Now it's millions and millions of more people. Now all of your people are gonna go watch.
no, he did not got that baby on no string. Let me pull this
Right.
up.
What are you gonna do? What they gonna do? Go spam a chat that's already got 100-some-thousand people in it, and the streamer ain't
Man.
reading the chat. Do you I ain't gonna be able to see it. It's just gonna fly by, just like everything else. Nah, man, stop it.
Okay, so she
Stop
went to
it, man.
everyone instead of DDG. Okay, that's strike one.
Everybody, literally everybody. Millions of other people. How many people do she got on her Twitter?
I don't know. I think she deactivated it or deleted it, so we won't even know.
Oh,
So
and this was
she went to everyone.
This was right after this other tweet was right after. I didn't even see this one.
Oh, you didn't see that one? Let's go.
Yeah, because this don't sound like the accountability tweet.
Nah, this ain't the accountability tweet. Nah, I got that though.
So she followed that.
This is the follow-up.
Yeah. She followed that by another tweet saying, as a woman experiencing severe postpartum, there are boundaries that I wish to be respected. Nobody knows what someone is going through until they snap.
Yeah, she's ready to snap.
Are you snapping now? You already snapping now. You bugging the fuck out now. And what are you gonna do, Haley? Like, what are you gonna do when you snap? Like, what's your snap? You already bugging up. So what are you threatening as postpartum? Postpartum. What are you threatening? A temper tantrum? Because you're doing that already. That's legitimately all you're gonna do. Man, she be live with the baby winning. That baby all up and down.
I know she got IG.
Instagram.
She definitely got stuff on IG. She still has stuff up on IG with the baby, but lives, I don't know. I definitely don't follow her. I definitely don't.
That baby been spotted with her everywhere.
Yeah.
And she's a celebrity, so it's bigger than just a live. It's bigger than just the internet. You get a picture of her, and that picture is circulated around the world. You know what I'm saying? So the internet, magazines, all of that. We done seen the videos of her feeding him a French fry, and both of them look the same eating the French fry. They both look like they know. They both look like they gnawing at it. Yeah. You know, the babies chew and they ain't got no teeth really. Mama chew the same way.
She got baby teeth.
But like, what are you? So like, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm about to say, so she sent this out to everybody. Okay, strike one. I'll give you that. She sent it out to everybody. But then she says I wasn't told or notified, and she's extremely upset to have her baby in front of millions of people. What possible problem could you have with that? Shouldn't a mother be notified that her baby's about to be on a live stream?
Nah,
doesn't she have a right?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
If nobody else was there, okay. Yeah. If they've never been on the live stream before, if they've never been on the internet before, then yeah, you probably should be notified.
Okay.
But if this has already happened before and it's with their parent, it ain't like stranger number 16 had the baby, or some weird person just had the baby.
Yeah. All right. But now surely she has a right to her feelings. Her feelings have to be valid. She could be upset though that her child is in front of millions of people, right?
She can be. And that ain't being facetious. She can be.
Yeah. See?
She can feel how she want to feel.
Right.
The problem is that she acted on it.
But she's the mother and protector.
She's a doofus when it comes to that. I'm his mother and protector. And he got a father and protector too. Like, you ain't his only protector. But
mama.
Like, motherfuckers take this mama bear shit too seriously.
Let's go.
Like, the father bear just won't maul anybody that come by the cubs too. Like this idea that that he was in this idea that the baby was in this situation where he was just in grave. She made it seem like he was in grave danger.
It's out there. Yeah. I mean, it was Kai's house. There's cameras everywhere. There was multiple people that were with, like, I don't know who the dude George is, but he's affiliated with the family. So, I mean, he's tied in. He was there. DDG was there. So, I mean, there were two family representatives. Yeah, two trusted people on premises at all times. So, I felt like a little overreach. But the follow-up, because, I mean, of course, you know how the internet is. They started dragging her because it felt a little extra. But she's experiencing severe postpartum. You don't have any sympathy or empathy there, Yella. Like, she's going through hormonal shifts.
Look.
And you're just like,
I don't have a uterus. I don't have a vagina. I don't have a birth canal. I don't have any of that. Okay. But what I do have is an ears and a really good brain. Okay. Right? And what I've heard and stored in that brain is that that's not how postpartum works.
Okay. But you're not a woman.
Most of the cases and situations I've seen, because the unfortunate part is when these heifers be like, men don't listen and pay attention, they forget the ones that do. Yeah. See, I heard that growing up, that niggas don't listen, niggas don't pay attention. And I become hyper vigilant. It's especially when I want to prove something wrong.
Man,
I hate to say that. I hate to do it. Yeah, I become hyper vigilant when I want to prove a point wrong. I become hyper vigilant. Man,
this dude started reading scholarly articles to be right. This dude started reading abstracts. And
nigga, there's no depth. There is no depth.
Jesus Christ.
That I won't go to prove my point, bro. Like, if I know I'm right,
yeah.
Like, but I always come back with something. Don't always come back with something.
Yeah.
Even if it's a nigga, I ain't found shit. I come back with a nigga, I ain't found shit.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to find me something best. But
all right.
Yeah, you go ahead.
So where you want to go from here? All right, so we got her tweets, her initial tweets. She don't appreciate the kid being out there, but like Chris Cossack said, the kid was in memes. The kid's been so visible that the kid has been memed before. Like, that's how visible the kid is. But to your point, she hid her pregnancy for quite some time. Could it not be that she's just a private person? Could it be like that she's just a little controlling? She tries to control her image.
You know why women hide? You know why celebrity women hide their pregnancies sometimes? Because they don't like the ugly they get when they get pregnant.
I mean, she did catch her hell because it was DDG. Like, she caught hell for that. Ugh.
They don't like the ugly. They don't like the ugly side of it. They don't like the comments, all this other shit. Yeah. Ashanti did the same thing. Walked around here and she damn near 50 years old.
Man.
Pregnant, acting like we ain't supposed to know she pregnant. Like, come on now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So nah, I get private. But then you also got with somebody who's the very opposite of that.
Super public. Always online.
Right. If you're private, he's public. If you red, he blue. If you up, he down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whatever you think, he is. And that's not an indictment on her, because most people are like that. You know what I'm saying? Opposites attract.
Yeah.
But when it comes to dictating how the man move with his son, yeah, that's where you tripping. Because now you're trying to make it seem like this ain't him. That's like, shit, I was going to use an example. That's like, now, bitch act like I can't see my son for whatever fucking reason. But it's like if I take him to a wrestling match or a wrestling show, so I take him to a C3 show, and then I get calls or text messages talking about you ain't tell me y'all was going to a wrestling show. Where did you think we would go? Where did you think we would go? So it's like you mad because your son's father is doing the thing. It's basically was take your kid to work day.
Yeah,
And you
much.
like
We streaming.
We're mad because this happened.
Yeah, man.
That's why I said yesterday. I was like, if he was in construction and he took the boys to go learn how to put together a frame for a house, nobody would say nothing. We'd be sitting here praising him. Look at him, they're showing good masculinity. That's strong. She wouldn't have to go. She wouldn't be talking about. Well, she might say it, but she ain't finna go tweet it because ain't nothing to bitch about. So
it was a little weird to go to the internet with that. That way, I just can't imagine that being the first stop. That's just weird to me.
Why not
going directly to the internet when I got an issue?
Why not?
I mean, because that's not gonna solve the problem. Like you said, it's DDG's got the baby. He's on stream. Why wouldn't you contact him?
Right, because there's actually nothing wrong. He's sitting right there, like the same. If somebody was looking for me, was looking for me right now,
yeah,
and you see me, and you got my number, and you was like, "That nigga Kevin right there,"
yeah,
and then you go tweet about seeing me instead of calling my phone right now,
right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like even if I'm off base, like make the call as opposed to going to the internet. Like even if I might be way off base, like bro, I don't even why you even up there with Rashawn? Like, okay, I mean we cool. I don't know what your issue is. Maybe we can talk about it later. Like, but hit me up.
But see, women and feminine energy having people don't move like that.
Man.
So there is no problem, but she wants to feel a problem.
Man.
So she
to the people though.
This is it ain't no different from going to her sister, going to her cousin and complaining for a regular chick. It's just this time those people is the 10 some odd million people that follow her on various social medias. The whole internet. Fuck it. We ain't even gonna count because I don't follow her. You don't follow her. But guess what? We all in the group chat at this point.
We all in the group chat. Man.
We all in the group chat at this point.
That's why you don't go there.
Still don't go here. I don't even go here.
Man. All right.
So yeah, she put that out, and even some of her people was like, girl. And that's where I will say this, and this is why I will give credit to credit is due. Some of the ladies came out and like, girl, you tripping. A lot of the ladies came. You didn't even really see the fellas too much. I think the ladies did a good job of gathering this time. I will give them that. The ladies did a good, even opposing the ones who were saying her feelings is justified. It was some of them like, look, girl, you tripping. Like, don't you post him all the time? They was like, don't you share him all the time? They're like,
it only take a couple times. You got him on the internet, and you got like 1 million followers or more. Like it only take a couple times. Plus, people were curious about the baby anyway because you hid the pregnancy. Right. So you're not really hiding anything at this point. Now, if you don't want him chronically online, that's probably a conversation with DDG. That's probably a conversation.
Yeah, and it's a conversation that's going to be circular because that boat has sailed. You have a child with a streamer.
Yeah.
Who puts everybody on the stream. Everybody's in the vlog. I mean, as you see, everybody gonna be in. So for people to be like, oh, DDG just using his kid for content.
So Yanni said that today, and that bothered me so much because I'm like, that's what lifestyle vloggers be doing. These women have their kids, they have their husbands. They'll even approach their husbands with stupid requests just to get their husband's reaction and use their husband's reaction as content.
Right.
Like, we gotta stop that. I hate that. So he's doing the same thing all these women are doing. Yeah, they use their houses, they use their kids, they use their dogs, everybody's content. And all of a sudden he does it, and it's like, that's
He
terrible.
using the baby for content.
It's awful. No. I don't know, man. It sucks. But other than where do you want to go from here? Like, we got those 2 tweets.
So yeah, we got the 2 tweets. I didn't even see that second one. That second was funny. She was already claiming the postpartum excuse.
Needed a shield, man. She needed that deflector shield. She needed that Kevlar.
So this was at like 6 something. That's probably like Eastern time. That was probably after everybody was going in on her. That might have been a response.
I wish the time was on the first one. Because people went in.
Mm-hmm. So like I said, hit the internet, folks reacted to it, everybody saying how terrible this man is. Oh, Kai playing Diddy pranks at the house and all this other shit, and they trying to cut now they making it seem like Kai's super dangerous. Now it's like this, that ain't an environment for a child. I get you.
Yanni said something about drugs.
I get you, man. Look, hey, nigga, if that is look.
I don't watch titles. I don't know what all be going down over
let's keep it on it. There could be drugs and kids in the house at the same time. Because nigga, if you smoke weed and you got kids, guess what's in the house at the same time?
But that connotation thing. When I hear drugs, I automatically jump to certain things. But I hear you. You're right.
Right. Because you know they're gonna say it's drugs.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I would need more context for it because that wasn't enough for me. But I mean, that house is big.
Big ass house.
You can say drugs are in that house and you never find them. Like that house was massive. You got a $55 million crazy mansion that they were showing off during the stream. Man. Sorry. So we got them tweets.
Yeah. We got the tweet. So Wave came in. Everybody was having their reaction, and then I guess somebody said something. Because if somebody said something to other, I believe somebody got in our ear, and I'm gonna get to that. There's a couple people,
okay,
but I guess she had a change of heart, right? Which I can understand. Hormones and stuff it get the best of you. She young, first time mom. Like I said, they just broke up like a month ago, bro. At least 60 days at the most.
Yeah.
So like they new parents and they trying to figure out a co-parenting thing on a break or whatever the fuck they on. Like it did the breakup was like, oh. Everybody was just like, oh, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That didn't sit right. You know what I'm saying? He seemed broke up about it. Like he seemed fucked up about it.
Yeah.
Even to the point,
I guess, definitely seemed to care.
Yeah. It wasn't like, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like single as fuck. Nigga didn't post a future gif or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't post she belonged to the streets. He ain't post none of that. He was like, me and my boo breaking up. You know what I'm saying? And that is what it is. So like I said, she had a quick change of heart, which I can understand. Like I said, this is not a burial of her at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She had to sleep on it. She had to sleep on it.
Yeah, she had to sleep on it, which it happens. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let her sleep on it. You give her a day or so. Let her get her mind right.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So she says, yesterday, maybe I did overreact. No, you did. No, you did. Ain't no did. Was. Absolutely. Ain't no maybe. Absolutely. Definitely. Clearly. Yesterday, clearly, I overreacted. Maybe I did overreact and shouldn't have brought it here. I know that
Facts.
Halo is always safe with his dad. Do you? Like you need to. I
She's the
just don't
baby's
like,
protector.
man, boo. I just don't like finding out with the rest of the world what my baby is doing. Thank you,
Hey,
Kat, for the gifts for Halo. You don't like finding out with the rest of the world what my baby is doing. Because it ain't got nothing to do with you a lot of times, man. You can't say, I know he always safe, and then follow that with, I just don't like finding out with the rest of the world what my baby doing. It's me understanding that it's hard to word the things that she's saying, right?
okay.
But I hate the maybe I overreacted. No, say you did.
All right.
Along with the I'm going to give him credit as being safe with his dad, but then still try to justify why just say I'm sorry, or just take accountability, and don't try to double back and justify it. Don't try to tell me your life story and why. If you established the shit was wrong, say you was wrong and move on. It's better that way. You know what I'm saying? You really shouldn't have to explain an apology unless you're being clear on why you apologize. But this just seems like I'm going to always feel that way. It's just like reiterating the same thing. So why even again? Why even say if you know he always safe? If you guess what? It's gonna happen again. He gonna be somewhere that you don't know where they at, and you just gonna have to be cool with that. Because guess what? If y'all broke up, this feels more like you keeping tabs on where he at.
Uh-oh.
We broke up.
Hey.
If I need to keep in constant contact with you about where I'm at with the kid, we might as well stay together. We might as well stay together. Because that was the time when you knew he was what he was doing all the time. It was like, oh babe, what you doing today? You know, shit, I'm about to take Halo and shit, go out here. We probably shoot some videos, have some fun, go buy some toy, watch bam, bam. You knew all the steps because you was waking up next to the nigga. But see, you still want that access and you still want that comfortability. You still want that connection to where you know exactly what he doing at all times. And you gonna use the baby as a way to keep tabs on that?
Ooh, it's a big claim. It's a big claim, man, Yellow.
I mean,
She just might want to be controlling of her child. It may have nothing to do with him.
no, she's controlling. First of all, we already talking about a woman. So they want to be controlling of every situation.
Let's go.
But to my point of the entire stream and the title of the stream, Bitter Baby Mamas created this situation. Not them two. They just a product of it.
That's real. She fell for the trap.
Because when she doing the whole my baby this and my baby that, I'm his mama, I'm his protector. Y'all, mama was fucking through some shit. You know the new Christians, new fitness motherfuckers, new baby mama. She want to be a new baby mama, so she gonna jump all in. You gonna buy into the whole motherfucking thing, huh? So now you just it's as soon as a motherfucker start doing some new shit, you'll tell. That's the same way. Same way with all these motherfuckers who want to change their life and start trying to be Christian and all this. They start doing the extremes.
But wait, I think this means she back. Hold up. Which one did she delete then? Okay, it's back. She got 2 million followers on Twitter. I know her IG status. She deleted something though. I saw that something got deleted yesterday.
She deleted it
Okay,
after this tweet.
It must have been deactivated.
Yeah, she did. She deactivated after this tweet.
Yeah. Okay. So she needed another night. So she flamed out. Had a night. Took a night. Came back and pseudo apologized.
Fuck it, I'm crashing now.
Crashed out. Delete everything. Started deleting stuff. Deactivating. But then she was like, you know what? It's been 2 nights, 48 hours. She's straight. She's had conversation. Maybe somebody talked her off the ledge, and she back. She back. Twitter. Okay. She
seen how he handled it. I think him handling it a certain way.
Yeah,
also
being kind of mature about it.
Right.
Protected.
And I can understand that too, because he got to deal with that, regardless of how we feel about it. Anybody on the internet, regardless of anybody on the internet feel it, he gotta deal with it the way he deal with it. So I ain't mad at him.
UODDG.
Don't do it.
No, I'm joking. You worthless. I'm joking. I'm gonna do that.
Damn. All caps. All caps. But nah, she, you know what I'm saying? She took accountability for it. I will say that. It does just suck that she had to throw in the caveats to try to make it something else. So like you said, she did deactivate her Twitter.
Yeah.
And then after that, DDG had released like an hour and a half long vlog of the stream and the tour of the house. The fucking house, man. That house is crazy. Man, shout out to Kai, man. Shout out to DDG, man. Young black brothers getting money. Ain't out here doing no dumb shit out in the open. If you do dumb shit, do it under wraps, because we grown. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. So, because that motherfucking house is crazy.
Oh, sick.
No, and I think it was late yesterday or either early today. One of them. He posted a video kind of telling people how, you can pull it up. He posted a video kind of just speaking his piece about the whole situation.
All right.
And what it say, something to Haley, be nice to Haley or something. I can't see it because of the
finally responding to Halle.
Oh, yeah.
How you pronounce it? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Halle. Halle. Shout out to Kwame. Appreciate you, Kwame. Nah, she ain't no Halle.
Good, y'all. Welcome back to another video, man. Before we get into what I'm about to talk about,
can I get a 1.65?
New song dropping next Friday. What You Bad For, with a feature on it. If you want to
know
what the
custom
is,
loving the custom 1.65.
Pre-save, all you do is put your email in. It drops next Friday, 11:15. Do not miss out. Okay, it's one of my favorite songs. I'm reposting all TikToks. I got millions of followers. If you want to get reposted on TikTok, make a TikTok right now. Ladies, dudes, whatever. I reposted everything. Make your TikTok to the TikTok sound on my page, and let's run it up. And we're gonna go up next Friday. I promise. This is one of the ones. But to get into that conversation, and just a little side note, I know a lot of people be saying stuff like, "Oh, DDG, you doing all this for promo." I just know how to flip negativity into positivity. Like, I don't never want y'all to ever see me sweat. I don't never want y'all to think y'all ever made me lose sleep. And when I say y'all, I mean like the people that talk crazy about me every single day. Y'all know I've been getting cyberbullied for the past 3 years.
That dresser clean. I like that dresser.
Well, been off the wood. Like the stuff that I go through online for being a active dad is out of control. Like I go through stuff that don't even make sense. And it's to a point now where my skin is so damn thick, bro. Like nothing really gets to me anymore.
Okay, pause. I hate when women do this too. Like nobody's making you post your stuff online. So you're not getting heat for being an active dad. You're getting heat for being a visible active dad. If you were an active dad and nobody saw you, they wouldn't have nothing to remark upon. But I know how people, everybody likes flipping it. like they're a victim when they put their stuff out publicly. I put myself on Facebook. Y'all had a right to talk about. Nah, you put your stuff out there. So that goes both ways. That ain't just for women.
Nah, that's
You know,
true.
so that's why when I get into situations like this, I'm gonna promote a song. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do whatever, because I'm not gonna let you make me feel like I'm not working. I work through the hard times. It's called keeping your head up. It's called fighting through hard times and you know, persevering and stuff like that. So I've been dealing with adversity for the past 3-4 years, for nothing, you know, truthfully. Like, I've been hating on for so long. So it's like, it is what it is. But one thing I don't like when people do, I don't like when people hate on Halle. I don't care if people think she's wrong or not, or I think she's wrong or right. She could be going through something mentally after having a kid that I can't understand as a man. So when situations like this happen, I try to handle it with as much grace as possible, because Halo needs her. You know, I need her. We need each other to create a childhood that's safe and fun and memorable for him. And Halo's the biggest blessing
Say
in my
that
life.
shit again, bro.
Hold up. I wanted to ask you about what he said too, because he's speaking on her to his people. So for me, having just criticized her for reaching out to everyone instead of reaching out to him, I also have a feeling about him reaching out to everyone about her. Like, now, okay. I know it starts out with him. Now, hold up. Like, I know it starts out with him defending her, but then he starts talking about she could be going through things as a woman, and like that part goes a little bit extra for me, like my personal preferences. But how does? Yeah, what about you?
I got you. In this context, I don't mind it because it's not him doing that in a way to damage her. As long as it's used for good, I can't find no fault in it, because he right. You know what I'm saying? He right. That's what I'm saying. When shit, but they be going through some shit, nigga. They could just imagine all your organs get pushed over to the all your organs just get pushed over to the left. You got a human basically ciphering the life out of you for 9 months.
I'm good. And
then when they born, they siphon the life out of you 24 hours a day. Just they be on you like the face sucker. Literally. Once they start crawling, they will crawl up on your face.
Yeah. And real quick, man, shout out to Von Eric, man. I just want to say sorry for your loss as well. I know you were another supporter, fan, friend of Brother Clarence. So I just want to, shout out to you, man. Send out love and blessings to you as well. I did want to acknowledge you while you were in here. Thank you again, sir. For sure.
R.I.P. Bro C.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace. I did hear that Bolo was going to be doing something tonight at 10:30 Eastern. I believe it's going to be on Bolo's channel, Bolo TV. So, man, I think it's Bolo the Village. I haven't been on there for a minute. So, but you look at it, ain't too many Bolo TV. So, it should be easy to find. And I believe the time is to accommodate people on the West Coast where Bro C was from. So, I'm looking forward to that.
Through something mentally after having a kid that I can't understand as a man. So when situations like this happen, I try to handle it with as much grace as possible, because Halo needs her,
Back to back. OG Patrice, greetings and salutations. Again, also sorry for your loss as well. OG Patrice, I was just speaking on Bro C. So seeing you come in again, sorry for your loss. Much love to you. Prayers, love, positive energy and everything. And we were just talking about, I believe Bolo's doing something tonight. If you, Von Eric or OG Patrice, have information about what time, I think it was 10:30 that Rico told me, drop it in the chat. But, man, much love to y'all. I know how close that he was to a lot of people. He's been a good man to a lot of folks.
I need her. We need each other to create a childhood that's safe and fun and memorable for him. And Halo's the biggest blessing in my life. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't remember what life was like before Halo. And I wouldn't have him if it wasn't for Halle. And for that reason alone, like, I got unconditional love and respect for her that nobody can really change. And y'all got to understand, we're going through a very different transition right now. We only been parents for 10 months. Now
that was dope, though. He's like, I can't even remember what life was like before. Like that feeling, that feeling so immense that it kind of almost overshadows everything that happened. Like it kind of leaves it just overwrites like a computer, just overwrote the disc, overwrote it. Like, God dang, it just feels so enormous, man.
Yeah, and he said something else, because it's like, I hate her fucking guts. I'm more than willing to say that on the internet. I hate her guts.
Why? Is it just because of one incident, or was it something else? Like, give me the
No,
context for hate.
no. Not Haley.
Context for the hate.
Not Haley. I'm talking about my baby mom.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool.
This personal
Okay,
shit. My bad. I left out a big part. My baby mama, I hate her motherfucking guts.
I understand.
Dear darling, you make me vomit. Well, I hate your stinking guts. You make me vomit. You're a scum.
You are the scum between my toes.
You're a scum between my toes.
The way he said it, though, man, that line was delivered perfectly. Oh,
but she gave me Junior, so like 2%, 2% of me is going to be appreciative to her. Mm-hmm. Like that part of me makes me know that she's more valuable to him. She's more valuable to him than she ever has to be to me.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? But I need her to be a good mom to him.
Okay. So let me ask you kind of a personal question. Like, dodge it if you need to. Going through what you went through, like when you see stuff like this, does it like touch that part of you that's been hurt, like in your personal life by a baby mom? Like, does it invoke that, or is it like just on a principle level, like she's wrong, or does it like, man, I hate when people will weaponize their womanhood or weaponize their motherhood against me, and I did nothing to deserve that?
All of that. But if I had to sum it up in one idea that pisses me off the most, is that I see the ain't shit ass niggas. I see the niggas who don't want nothing to do with the daddy be the main ones that they be trying to force the kid on. It seems like the active fathers in these situations have the worst time sometimes. Now, not all the time. A lot of co-parenting things can work. Mm-hmm. But when it's like conflict or breakups or this type of shit, it'd be like the active dad be in the worst situation. Now I could see if I didn't want it. Look, I've seen niggas in my family be like that, not wanting to deal with their kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I ain't never finna do that. One thing say, I don't care how long he be away from me. One thing he ain't never gonna be able to say is I ain't want him. I don't care what nobody tell him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what really it get. A lot of that shit get me. Hell yeah. That's probably why I wanted to talk about it. That's mostly why I want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? This is our little therapy too. You know what I'm saying? We've been other ways, and it sucked to have to see him kind of going through that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he is a young father. They young, man. I didn't realize. I didn't understand how young.
26, I think.
She 24.
24. Oh God.
She younger than that. I think he like 27.
He's 27. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, so 27 in today's age, that's definitely like 23.
Dude, I didn't realize how young 27 was till I made 37. I'm like, okay, all right, I see why. I still don't look at them as kids. You know what I'm saying? I definitely try to respect them as adults, because I hated that when people who was only like 10, 15 years older than me was like, are you nothing but a kid? But I understand the youth still attached to 27.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just first shaved my head at 27.
Nah, you're right.
Type shit.
But also, I would say being in entertainment, his 27 is not a full 27. Like he didn't have the same path as a normal person. I can't say it's worse or better, but I would actually skew a little younger. Like his actual maturity would probably typically skew lower. And her as a child star being 24 is not an authentic 24. I probably put her closer to 20.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so
I can see that.
24 and 27, I would actually give them like less maturity than their age would say. So I mean, like, handled it honestly, Because I see 40 and 50-year-olds that don't handle stuff as well as these two handle the situation.
Nigga.
Like she had the moment, but she didn't flame out. She made a poor tweet. She went to everyone instead of him. But then she like again later, like, listen, like I got boundaries, blah blah blah. I tried to double down on it, but then slept on it. Next day she came back with a pseudo apology. But even still, I know so many people 40, 50, 60 will double, triple, quadruple, quintuple. They'll stay.
Yeah.
I'm 10 toes down on what I'm talking about. They'll never back down. So the fact that even after a day, she came back and kind of cleaned it up, and he went and said, I'm never going to bash her. I got so much love for what she brought into my life that I'll never feel like I'm so respectful of that in this context. For some reason, I thought they were a little bit older. But 24 and 27, skewed for the entertainment side of things. Like, these are some kids. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
But I got another question for you. So you mentioned something about the present dad gets it so much worse than that you said, like, the shit ass dad. I can't remember your exact verbiage, but it was something like this trash ass dad. They don't get the same kind of flames from the people. Do you think it's just that the person that's present is an easier target? Because I know single moms get hell way more than like deadbeat dads. Like the person that's present is the only person to target.
Okay, so I'm talking about in the process of co-parent.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So this is why, at some sense of, okay, I'm gonna make a bigger statement out of this.
Let's go.
That's why I think in relationships it's just how things work out, right?
All right.
It just seems to work a lot like that. It's not the basis or how stuff is supposed to go. It just seems like people who really want relationships end up getting with cheaters, or people who don't want to get relationships. People who want love end up finding people who just want procedure. That's the word I was looking for. Some people want love, some people want procedure. But those people end up finding each other, and we tell each other that, oh yeah, we have to be different, or opposites attract, so they can learn a little from you, and they can learn. Maybe not, right? Because that kind of leads into the co-parenting side. It seemed like some women who just really love that dude, wanted to have his kid, wanted to build a family with him, end up with the shittiest fucking dads. I mean, like, them niggas ain't shit. Don't take care of the kid. Don't be there for him. Don't even want to deal with him. Baby named after him. He don't even call him. Don't show up. Don't go to no school shit. Don't help out with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The inverse happens in a way for men. Like, a lot of men be trying to be in their kid's life, end up with some shitty baby mamas.
Yeah. Something about that energy brings, I don't know how, that's weird. That's how it happened, though. A lot of times. Perfect pairings are hard to get. So I'm with you. That make a lot of sense. And something about the way we set up them attachment styles and all that. So I'm with you. I'm going to hit the play on the video. Let's keep going. But I appreciate your openness, brother.
You going through like a little breakup, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I gotta.
Let's go.
Yeah, they did post in the chat. So yeah, celebration for Bro C gonna be tonight at 10:30 over on Bolo TV. Make sure y'all pull up, man. Go show some love.
Yeah, man. Man. All right.
When you ready, my nigga.
I gotta understand we going through something, you know, that's a little, you know, it's hard for us. So when little stuff like this happens, it's really nothing. People go through this type of stuff all the time. I just don't appreciate when people try to put me against her, or it's like me versus her and all of this, and she's wrong and he's right, blah, blah, blah. Like, y'all can hate on me for as long as y'all want, but leave Halle alone, man. Mentally, y'all don't know what she's going through when it comes to postpartum. She just pushed the whole human out. She's dealing with a whole new life. Like, she has to put everything, you know, not on pause, but she has to always consider Halo in every situation. I do too. But, you know, as a mother, I know it's way more detrimental. So I got way thicker skin. My skin is just overly thick when it comes to online backlash. But I know for her, it's something very, very new. And I'm just asking y'all just to chill and
call the dogs over.
Let's go back to regular schedule programming. Like, no one's perfect. We are only humans. So I just don't like it. Don't like it, y'all. That doesn't do me any good whatsoever.
At all.
Me and her getting into it is no good for nobody, either one of us. So we are family. that is my family forever, and we're gonna figure it out, plain and simple. With that being said, we're gonna get back to the smiles and the good times and the entertainment. Need y'all to do me a favor, comment below some video ideas.
Right on, my nigga.
I'm trying to bring y'all that spark back, man. I'm trying to bring y'all that feeling back. You feel me? That y'all used to get when y'all used to watch me when y'all was YNs. You know,
I think the rest of he was going through the mall or something.
We used to finish a video and then all of a sudden you get another
notification. Yeah, I love it.
I love it. We'll get to when we get to the mall.
You know what I'm saying? I always kept you smiling.
I love it too.
Back. So I'm posting every single day. And I know lately, maybe the past 2 years, like I've really just been like collabing with just like maybe my family or, you know, whatever. But now I'm opening a door to whatever. Like I'm collabing with people now, not just one gender, you know. Now it's like, you know, we got a whole new arsenal of possibilities for entertainment and content. So any ideas y'all got, let's do it. You feel me? I'm on it. And let's try to separate real life from entertainment. I want y'all to look at my vlogs as a TV show. You know, that's why it's called a channel. Look at my vlogs as like a TV show, man. Don't look at it as like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Even if, you know, you might watch Spider-Man and hate the Green Goblin, but that don't mean you need to hate the actor. You feel me? So let's keep it all on the channel. Let's keep it all on the TV show. And don't be alarmed by what I post. And just keep it entertainment. You feel me? I'm saying this off of the context of the McDonald's video that I did. And a lot of people was tripping. Well, not a lot of people. A lot of people understand that it was, you know, it was cool. But, you know, some people was tripping and trying to put two and two together of my real life and whatever I do online. Let's just try to separate it a little more. And just
man, okay, I gotta call. Throw a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Because you cannot put your real life up as entertainment and tell people that they got to do the work of separating the two.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to throw it on him for being young and in the entertainment industry, not understanding that. I don't know how long he's been in the entertainment industry. I just don't know enough about him to judge. But there's no way that you can throw your real life up as people's entertainment. Say it's a TV channel. You see my blog is entertainment. If your real life is the blog, it's not incumbent on the audience to decipher what's real life and what's entertainment. That's got to be on you. Don't put anything up that's not open as entertainment. That's everything you put online is entertainment, which means your kid, we might make fun of their hair, their face, make fun of you, make fun of the way you talk. I get made fun of. It could be anything. If once you put it up there, it's all entertainment. So how people respond to it, whether they love it or hate it, is as entertainment because they're not a part of your real life. So that part right there, that was a stretch. That was crazy.
Yeah.
He said, y'all got to do the work of separating my real life from y'all's entertainment. Like, good.
The notion sound good, my dude. Man. Like I wish, right? Don't we wish that was the case, man? Yeah. And unfortunately, that yeah.
Listen, I'm only fat in y'all's entertainment. When I turn this camera off, I'm normal size. Like y'all gotta learn to separate. Y'all gotta learn to separate that. Yeah,
I knew that was
it's entertainment. Yeah, exactly. It's entertainment. Y'all gotta do a better job of separating real life from entertainment. Entertainment, it's funny to see a fat person. Real life, I gotta be able to get it up and down the stairs without huffing and puffing. So I take this fat suit off because I just know it tickles y'all's fancy. See a fat person struggling with a struggle string. I get it. We here. Nah, he can't. That was that part. That annoyed me, but I'm let it go. Let's go.
And just take it as entertainment as is. And that's it. Comment below what y'all think I should do. And who I should collab with. I would love to know. But I love y'all, man. I ain't gonna keep yapping about this situation. Go get y'all them RTA clothes, man. RTA.com/collection/DDG. I don't know if this promo code still works, but it's called Don't Share DDG. It's like a secret, but if it don't work, then it's too late. But if it works, usually you get 20% off. So I don't know if it still works or not, but go try it. All the clothes is online right now. But I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all so much. And I'll see y'all either later on today or tomorrow. Deuces.
Overall though, they a little halo. Looking like a mama.
I love it. I love it. I love how the very first thing you see is Halo. What up, little dude?
All up in the camera.
Your mama daddy be all right, man. Your mama daddy be all right. You good. You got a better chance than most.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Right. The big head ninja.
Yeah, them Bailey eyes. Let's go.
Yeah.
But hey, also this is one of the critiques of the women. So let me ask you how you feel about this. Because they said this was kind of disrespectful, and I'm inclined to believe it. I would kind of feel similarly. It would be like you're playing in my face type moment. If you tell, if we have a whatever the issue is between us, where I say, it's a boundary of mine that I don't want my kid always on the internet. And we have a public back and forth. We have a public fight. And even when you say, like, listen, I'm responding to Haley, hey, y'all need to leave her alone. The next thing you do is put the baby right back up in the camera. I'm man. Listen,
hey man.
Hey, man, you playing at this point?
Foots might have got put down.
Maybe.
Because you playing.
I'm gonna do what I want.
You playing in my face with this Twitter shit. So since
that's true too.
Yeah, since we in faces playing and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because this is the definition. Like, this picture right here is the definition of playing in my face. Like, I'm literally playing and I'm putting it in the camera, in your face. Like, hey, look, you don't want the baby on the camera? Baby on the camera.
But see,
baby on the camera.
They
appreciate you.
I would also like to think that it's a fuck you to everybody else, because she already put out the statement that she said she was
tripping a little bit. You're right. So if that's de-escalated and they've made peace with him blogging and vlogging with Halo, then this wouldn't be anything to her. But everybody else is still gonna be having their feelings. Yeah.
Because of course everybody like, no, your feelings was justified. You was right. Kai was that wasn't the environment for it, baby. A house?
I mean,
a mansion? Was it too rich for the baby? Like,
could have got lost. The compound was huge. That compound was huge. She might have never saw her baby again.
Halo would have been out there hitting the little tree branch like Cairo.
Man, listen.
she just man, they had Cairo just standing out there hitting the branch with a stick.
Ooh, today's Friday too. Ooh, I forgot about Tia. Let's go.
Oh man, we might have to get the Tia in. Oh man.
Let's go.
Hey y'all, we are, I guess, for lack of a better term, hate watching.
We're some haters.
Yeah, we hate. Yeah, we some haters. Yeah. We hate watching
Tia, my next chapter.
Yeah, we hate watching Tia, my next was it my next what?
My next chapter.
My next act.
Oh, my next act. Thank you.
My next act. Yeah.
It's a bad act.
It's one hell of an act. I'll tell you this. But the star is her daughter.
Yeah.
You can't script kids. I want llamas. Yeah. You gotta pull up to know what that is. But go ahead, bro. Let's keep on watch it.
Boom. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Get on my face.
Yeah, we don't know which way you get here. You know, they be tripping on cameras.
Right.
So you think we gotta go ahead and skip tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we skip tomorrow again too. We can be done with it. Don't know.
All right. Cool. All right, man. So what you want? Did you want to like look at the, like a little bit of the house, or did you want a Yanni commentary? What you want to look at, or you say you done?
What else you got? Because then I can kind of make my my ultimate wrap up, and then if you want to show some other shit, or I'll save it for the end. Because I say what I gotta say for the end.
I always trigger you with some Yanni. Halle Bailey gaslit to protect lack of representation with Black fatherhood, whatever that means.
What?
Right. Let's go.
Wait a minute. What? Hold on. What?
Don't try to figure out that sentence. Do not try to figure that sentence out. Please don't.
Halle Bailey
gaslit to protect lack of representation with Black fatherhood.
Protect lack of representation with Black fatherhood. Instincts labeled bitter.
And shout out to you for using the exact same all caps font, capitalization Because both of y'all pissed.
I mean, hey, look, I'm trying to get that algorithm cracking.
You stupid. Let's see where we at.
Aftermath or the ramifications of me allowing myself to do that is heartbreak, disappointment, being angry and pissed off. So I didn't allow myself to get excited regarding Kamala. I know a lot of you wanted me to promote her and be loud and proud and everything. When it comes to a platform that the internet is mad at Halle, but you don't know her. Like, that's weird. To be mad at somebody that you don't know is very weird. It's her life, it's her choice. And I've said this repeatedly. When it comes to other Black women making stupid choices, let's be real, regarding their life, learn how to separate yourself, because that's her life. It has nothing to do with you. It's not going to affect you at all. It's not going to affect you at all. She has to deal with the consequences of her choices. She has to deal with the consequences of her actions. She chose that man. You didn't.
True.
You didn't. So I just want the girls to understand, like, when it comes to accountability, the internet is not the place for that. And I've said that. The internet just used this as an opportunity to humble her because of some of the things that she was saying. But it's like, she's living her life just like the rest of us. We trying to figure it all out. But I just didn't feel like that was the appropriate time to have a aha moment, because you know damn well that this man is online overexposing this baby. And we also know, now that we're educated on social media and children growing up on social media, we know the psychological long-term effects that has on a child and how that affects them well into their adulthood, and how
they're just worried about Halo's health, mental health. Yella, you're thinking that they tripping. They worried about the baby's mental health, man.
What in the shit is she talking about? Talking about affecting these kids well into adulthood. When did YouTube come out? 2005. That platform is less than 15 years old. Social media is a teenager, just like most teenagers. Any child that's grown up in this is probably what?
Depends on when they got started.
Man, anybody else, if we talking about folks who like 30, I'm not counting that. Nigga, you grew up without internet. I'm talking about
you talking about somebody like started when they was 8 and now they like 16 or something. What are you talking about? Like what range you looking for?
She talking about growing up on the internet.
So I would say somebody like Nova. Like Nova's like 23. He would have grown up on the internet.
Yeah. But she talking about well into adulthood. 23 ain't well into adulthood.
Yeah.
That's touch and go. You can either be, it's a bunch of ways you can be at 23. Because Nova the same age as Haley. You could be Haley Bailey, who is a fucking singer. You could be Nova, who a smart ass fucking AI program who basically takes over everything
in grad school.
Right. Or
and he went through the whole 4chan. He went through the 4chan, 8chan, 12chan, 16chan. He went through all the chans.
Or you could be me at 23. Yo. Nigga, what? You could be me at 23. Shit. Which let's say, for lack of a better term, was none of those things.
almost spilled my cup. Yeah. And I would say the people who have been a part of being like somebody's content for their entire childhood, that's probably problematic because they were a product and not a person. It's really hard to have somebody that's part of your content. Reason why Tia's oldest son refused to be a part of her new show, like a lot of kids don't want to. It's not really functional to live your life online. That's why child stars suffer. So there's a truth to what she's saying, but within a certain context. Within a context, it's got to be contextualized.
Yeah,
like Halo at age 1 being on camera is not going to have these deleterious effects, like these long-term ramifications, unless he's constantly throughout the entirety of his, being raised up. If that's what he sees, like that's going to alter his brain chemistry.
Right, his parents celebrities,
which would also be a difference maker.
That's a whole different thing, right? Yeah, that's a whole different thing, right? Mm-hmm. That is what it is.
Yeah, so we'll see.
And how they have certain struggles that are very similar to a childhood star.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, because they got money and stuff like so. Even though he may be online, they may be doing real life stuff, but just doing it visibly. So he may actually have like a close to normal childhood just with the camera around. I mean, that's even more possible. I think it's more damaging for the people who are consuming the internet as they come up, as opposed to people who are the product themselves. I think that's way more harmful to young people who are just growing up, just tablet in their face, phone in their face for hours a day. I think that's way more harmful.
So he's not the content. So he's not the content that makes the money. His father is a content creator. So Halo or not, DDG has a platform built on him. Yeah, not on Halo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? He just Halo is another character. Like he said, look at this as a TV show. Halo is another character that guy added to the TV show. This DDG show. But for them, he using them to generate content. Okay. The dude with millions of followers already.
Yeah. And I ain't trying
He's
to be
using
funny.
his 10-month-old baby.
Yeah, Halo ain't a lot of content. That's not a lot of content.
We're not looking at the baby
audience,
that long. Yeah, we're not looking at the
DDG's
baby.
audience is not trying to look at a baby for 5-6 hours. That's not
Right. They look at they on some other shit.
Yeah, man. Which is probably why Kai Cenat's team started that prank while they were visiting, because they was like, man, this is stale. Like, they just walking around with a baby. Like, this kind of stuff. We need to do something to spice this up.
Do some shit. Yeah.
So I think Halle having the concerns that she had were her maternal instincts, also with her struggling with postpartum depression, and a lot of people wanted to excuse that because she's a Black woman. You know how that is. She's a Black mother, so postpartum don't mean shit to me.
No, a lot of people want to excuse it because that's not how postpartum works.
How you ain't never had postpartum,
dude? Okay, for most cases, like I said, for most cases that I've seen, postpartum mean get this baby away from me. It's almost it's almost like a
that's the stereotype. Away.
I mean, yeah, it's really just a term for just your brain all wacky after having a baby.
You don't want nothing to do with nothing. But again, I know I've never experienced it, and I've not spent a lot of time learning about it. There are probably some different ways that it manifests in people, but I have heard that the general tendency is towards like similar to depression, like not doing anything. Yeah, lethargy. Sometimes even like aversion. Like I don't want to see them. Not that they're here. Like I don't want to see them. Like get them away. Like I've heard all kinds of levels of it. But I'm with you. I'm with
you. You know how they like to do that. But let's get into it. I never said you were mad. Like I said,
a Black woman.
It's Absolutely. Like read the room. Life has a way of humbling you.
Let's go.
Okay. You don't need to add your 2 cents in because she's learning right now. Life is humbling I'm sorry, I almost said that. Life is humbling her really bad right now. The last thing she needs to hear is, well, you should have. It's too late for that. Life is humbling her as we speak. Okay, her career ain't the same. She seems to she's not in that relationship anymore. She's now a single mother. There's a lot of transitions that have happened that she's currently going through.
She just got there. Oh my God. And she not even a single mom, like the traditional regular single mom. He was with his daddy. We can't be like, oh my God, she's a single mom. When this occurrence happened, when the father had him.
Man.
She just got to the part, nigga. Her baby mama license ain't even fucking cooled down from the laminator yet. You know how you laminate something and it be warm?
It's still hot.
Yeah, now that's some shit for the old head.
For the old folks.
One time for the old folk, for the grown folk here.
Let's go.
Her motherfucking license ain't even cooled off yet. You just got here. Matter of fact, y'all just broke up a month ago. You on a free trial for baby mama. Y'all probably need like real shit. Like you're in the free trial for single mom right now. You ain't even officially there. This is the Tia. This is the Tia having breast cancer of single moms. Like this is what the fuck I'm talking about. Like
we're not breaking people. We're not breaking news. Tia does not have breast cancer. She became the breast cancer spokesperson after thinking she had breast cancer after having a biopsy and not having the results. She immediately got the biopsy and thought she had breast cancer and became a spokesperson. Don't want y'all getting alerted that Tia Mowry has breast cancer. She does not. No news here. Go ahead, Yellow. My bad. Had to make sure we clarified
Okay.
that.
I just kind of want to say it without having to, but
I get you.
yeah. It's like
Fake news.
you're not even there yet. The child ain't even a year old. Y'all ain't been broke up,
Yeah.
but y'all ain't been broke up long enough for the rent to be due again.
I mean, that's true.
like what are we talking about? You gotta remember, she's a single mom.
I'm a single mom. Let's go. Yeah, man. She is a single mom by definition. They are broken up. She is. She's single.
She ain't.
She is.
She's not a single mom.
She
hell
is.
No, there's
He's a single dad. He's
no,
a single
hell
dad.
no, nigga. No, hell no, nigga. A license to get
parents.
a gun take longer than this.
Man,
nigga,
these are
outta
single
here.
parents.
No.
These are single parents.
Hell
They're single.
no. This ain't even right. She say DDG have him more.
Yeah.
Now Bree
He's
no,
a
she
single
definitely
dad.
keep up.
Bree keep up. Bree no. Bree be knowing.
Bree be known.
Yeah.
But even still, you ain't even talking about that nigga. Probably still got some shit at the house. What you talking about? Like, you know how couples break up and shit. He ain't just moved all his shit.
Yeah.
That nigga probably got a box or two still in the garage.
Everything he owned in the box to the left.
Yeah, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Wait.
No, because that's it's gonna sound she was staying with him.
Okay. That don't mean she's not single.
So it's still some of her stuff at the house then.
Yeah, okay, she got a box. He got a box. Everybody gets a box. They still single. That was the point.
Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that, man.
They single. He's single, she's single, single dad,
I
single
know
mom.
I know some single mamas. Your application still processing. That's all I'm saying.
I hear you. She got the temporary permit that you gotta wait. Yeah, I got you. They could still get back together. Yanni says otherwise, but they could get back together. It's early.
They're gonna get back together. Like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
There might be enough stuff that happens online because she seems to feed more off of the public, which is very Tia-esque, by the way. Like she seems to feed more to the crowd, care more about what the public opinion is. She may not have a need for him. I'm learning that some people really don't desire a mate as much as they think they do, because like compulsory monogamy, like we think we should have a partner. Some people really don't want a partner. They want certain things in their life. She has the kid. She wants the kid. Cool. A lot of people don't really want a partner because they come with their own needs and wants and boundaries. And she doesn't really, it's coming across like she doesn't like DDG and his attention as much as the social media attention. It requires less effort on her part, and she gets all the fulfillment. Everybody tells me they love me. You're my Ariel. You get all that validation, but you don't have to give them much except some visibility, like some surface level attention. And a lot of people are like that. T, I think, is one of them, which is why she didn't want to be married, and she also doesn't like dating. How do you not? You left marriage to date, and now you don't want to date either. So,
child,
it's weird, man.
But
weird. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying too. They probably gonna end up back together because, first of all, what woman you didn't see in the last 5 years take accountability like she did online, like openly, about a mistake she made in a relationship?
Okay, I mean, I hear you. I'm just not going to assume it was for him.
It had to be.
No, it didn't have to be, because she also has the perceived. She has an image that's been crafted of her and wholesomeness and like carefully crafted. She could be trying to preserve that image of trying to do the right thing. Like it very well. This could still be that social media driven behavior. because she apologized to social media. She didn't apologize to DDG.
However you look at it, man.
But I hear you.
That's the most accountability I've seen from one woman in
long time.
eons.
Yeah, I hear you.
Generations. Might even be like Stone Age.
I mean, I hear you. Yeah.
Wholesome image whooping her ass. Her mama already said she a gremlin. I can believe it. I can believe it. That's why I say, and just to touch like on that, that's why I say it's cringe with Chloe. Because Chloe don't even seem like she that type of chick. Like, you know how them chicks move. Like, she built like that. She's a nice, shape, attractive, beautiful woman. But it don't even flow like that. Like, you know how a snake move, like a snake naturally move?
Yep.
Yeah. Nah.
Did you just call women snakes? Is that what I just heard you say? Women are snakes?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I agree.
Should have. I think she knows that. I think she knows that now. I think she knows a lot. I think she knows that she has a baby. She had a baby by a very immature man. But let's get into this.
I mean, I had a baby by immature man. I don't know. He's not as mature as his age, but the way he handled that apology or explanation, that felt pretty mature, or at least social media savvy. It's like he understands that he has influence and he's telling people like, calm down. Like, I appreciate the way he came across. I appreciated the way he came across.
27, bro. What the fuck?
27.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's an influencer. He a content creator.
Yeah.
What level of maturity do you expect from him? Plus, they was together.
Yeah. True. They were.
See, from what I know is right, and immature don't mean they are bad. Right, they young, and they don't mean they a bad fit for each other. They just be tripping, like young folks be bugging.
Wait. So what you're saying is their immaturity is actually because they're literally not mature. They're not at the age where
It's like, what are you?
It's not like a deficiency
of them.
It's not a deficiency. This is where they should be in that stage of development.
Right. They're not our age. And then it's motherfuckers our age that's worse than them.
Yeah. For real. For real. Man. All right.
It's like, it's hold on. Because it's like, what about him is immature? Is it like because he got a sense of humor? Because he joke a lot? Because he like to have fun? Because then I can look at a reel that I just seen of hers where she was acting like a reporter or some shit like that with a whole filter going on, and she had a fake mic and she was reporting about a story or some fuck nigga doing some fuck shit, and she was showing some personality and being bright. It was fun. Fun is easily attached with immature. Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's crazy. It's crazy how a group of women who want to just clench to the fucking very fucking strands of their youth got the fucking nerve to call somebody immature at the age of 27, and you struggle to look 27 every fucking day. You go out of your way to look 27 and got the nerve to call somebody who is 27 immature. Let somebody call you your age that you really are. You're going to get mad.
Oof. Damn. Right, Bree. Yeah. Can't say you wrong. You was definitely right.
Let me bring it up. I think she knows that she messed up.
Let's go.
I think her career alone is taking a hit. So let life humble people. Like, you don't always have to be like, I tried to tell. Listen, life is already showing them that. They know. They know. Okay.
Where did she mess up at?
It's a mess.
What are we talking about? That she messed up with the tweet?
My issue with Halle
Or
is
she messed up with being with him?
Being with him.
Okay. The couple that's worth. What the fuck is DDG's worth? What is Halle's worth? You mean the two young folks that's richer than everybody that's talking about them right now?
But she could be richer if she wasn't with DDG. She would have got more jobs.
No, she could.
More money. Multiple streams of income.
Multiple streams of income.
Yes, sir. The movie with Little Mermaid wouldn't have flopped. Like it wouldn't have been received poorly. Like it would have been amazing. I mean, she'd be the new.
It's his fault.
The new somebody important. That's what she would be. She would have gotten invited to all of Kamala's rallies. She would have been there instead of Jennifer Lopez if she wouldn't have got with DDG.
Never went about it like this. Running to the internet is the worst thing. Why would you do that?
Right.
Because now you got the whole internet in your business. You got the toxic Black community in your business, and you know damn well they're going to protect this man, worship this man, and protect him because they are.
What are you doing? You're the toxic internet community right now. You're not protecting him. What do you see? Stop it.
You know they're gonna protect him as you bash him, as you don't. So who is they?
Oh, she was at one? See. Maybe she would have been the person running for president. If she wasn't with DDG, she would have been the person running against Donald Trump, and she would have won. That's what would have happened. Yeah, Bree, quit. Y'all better quit that out. If she wasn't with DDG, man, she would have been amazing. She would have gone to the moon already. She'd have flown to the moon and back. She would have actually piloted the first mission to Mars. She hit it because Disney on that ass, probably still. I can believe that. I can believe that. Disney's very controlled.
For straws when it comes to representation for Black fatherhood. So even though this man is exploiting his child for views and money and clout and whatever, right? They're going to excuse that because, well, at least the man is there. He's trying to take care of his son. Y'all know how it is. Because, Black fathers abandon their kids. And that's why they're going so hard regarding DDG because he's actually there for his child.
What?
And then he's showcasing that.
Said Black fathers are what again?
They abandoned their child.
No, she said they something again. Go back. Yeah, go back a little bit. This is funny as hell.
Let me close these other tabs. Hold up. I thought I was good. I wasn't really paying attention.
The whole internet in your business. You got the toxic Black community in your business, and you know damn well they're going to protect this man, worship this man, and protect him because they are grasping for straws when it comes to representation for Black fatherhood. So even though this man is exploiting his child for views and money and clout and whatever, right? They're going to excuse that because, well, at least the man is there. He's trying to take care of his son. Y'all know how it is because Black fathers abandon their kids, and that's why they're going so hard regarding DDG because he's actually there for his child, and then he's showcasing that, and that's representation for them because it lacks. Because if they had so much representation for Black fatherhood, they wouldn't feel the need to grasp for straws when it comes to DDG out here exploiting his child.
Okay, so now that the thumbnail title makes sense. Halle Bailey is being gaslit to protect the image of Black fatherhood.
Okay. I figured that's what it was.
Yeah. Because you don't need to protect the lack of representation. You don't protect the lack. That's stupid. So you protect the image of Black fatherhood because of the lack. But
for money views, because if I'm lying to his fans, did you buy his music? Because I'm telling you, we would not see Halo as much as we do if you would just buy his music. Seriously, buy his music. Somebody buy it.
What do you mean? Somebody is back.
They protect them. That's so stupid.
Somebody ban that shit.
That's so stupid. Dang,
we ain't got it
gonna
back.
bother me for a minute. To protect the lack of representation. How do you protect the lack of do you try to keep representation from happening?
Yeah, that's what they trying to do.
That's basically it. Like it's crazy.
So just imagine, right? Just imagine.
I wish we wouldn't have figured that sentence out.
Just imagine. Just imagine, right?
It's gonna bother me.
She's saying that She's saying that Halle is being gaslit to protect DDG because there's a lack of representation for black fathers.
Black father, yes,
and
absolutely.
She say we quote unquote grasping at straws because
sure
DDG is actually a good father.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Now,
or representing one.
Now, I better not go through her catalog of videos and see her promoting Halle Bailey being the fucking Little Mermaid. Not one time. Not one time.
Why?
I bet because why you grasping at straws worried about this representation? Because that was the only reason that anybody was hyped up about the Little Mermaid being a movie is because Halle Bailey was the damn mermaid. So now, and you know this, and you know if we talking about Yanni platform, then that's how they was approaching it. Because Queen, she deserved it. She already already saying that they were saying that she needed to be with the white boy.
The white dude. Yeah. You right.
So they was hyper focused on the representation of Halle being there. So now you want to shit on representation? Boy, be careful what you wish for when you don't end up with a woman president.
Ooh, he
and you mad because she didn't win. But no, representation don't matter. Remember that. Remember you was grasping at straws trying to tell us that was a good option.
Yeah, you gotta protect that lack of representation.
You don't want to hear nobody tell you that, though.
Nah. The only representation that matters is black women. Black men and black fathers, they shouldn't be represented.
Shouldn't be represented.
Or protected.
Nope.
Can't do it.
Somebody stream it now. Do it right now. Because if you have an issue with me saying this, did you buy his music? Did you listen to his music? Did you stream it today? Did you stream it when you was out with your friends? Did you stream it when you was hitting the streets?
Sure I did.
The weekend is starting today. You gonna stream the songs?
Yep.
Because I'm telling you right now, he wouldn't be doing that. Halle doesn't have to do that. She's a superstar. She's Little Mermaid. But DDG does. He has to use that child. This is not the first time that we've seen YouTubers, particularly, exploit their children for views and clout to stay relevant.
Did she say what? I don't know if she's saying this is the first time. She couldn't have said that. I'm mad that my browser want to get all wonky now. Dang.
Superstar. She's Little Mermaid. But DDG does. He has to use that child. This is not the first time that we've seen YouTubers,
this is not okay. Cool.
Particularly exploit their children for views and clout to stay relevant. This is not the first time we've seen it. But you know, this is where Halle, the accountability comes in for her. Is baby, he was doing that with you.
All right, we back. Hold on, pause this shit. Hold on, pause it.
Let's go.
Hold on, because it went all walkie. It went all walkie. It was the number dropped. Shit went all crazy. So yeah, let's bring it back. Let's gather it. Go back about a minute or so.
Hey, what I'm gonna do? Like BS for like 2 minutes. I'm gonna close my browser, get a clean slate.
All right,
I'll be back.
Yo, this is crazy. Like on some real shit. She is clueless about this man. Because from what I'm hearing is she's saying that for everybody taking up for him, did you stream his music? Did you? Hell no. I ain't streamed his songs. Ain't my type of music. That don't mean that I can't recognize a good fucking father when I see one. For example, right? I can't stand LeBron James on the court. Like on the court, LeBron James, fuck him. I'm a Bulls fan. So like that was just just natural rivalry.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just natural rivalry.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But outside the court, off the court, man, shit. Look. Motherfuckers wish they had a dad like LeBron James.
Oh,
see,
I'm not opposite.
Then they got his son to the NBA.
He did.
Did
forced him in,
and gonna make sure he good too.
He ain't got it. He's good, but he ain't got it.
Hey,
He's gonna make sure he's set up.
LeBron can stick around for a minute. That's what he gonna do. He gonna make sure he's straight.
Unless he start like bionically augmenting Bronny, he ain't gonna have it.
Bronny got potential. He just gotta find. He gotta find a thing to do good.
Nah, it ain't happen. It's too late. It ain't happening.
Nah, he young, dude. He only like 21.
No, it's young, but like potential is visible kind of early. Like,
no, we talking about basketball. We talking about basketball. They all good at a high level. Like if there's something that can switch. There's something that can switch. That's how dudes come in. That's how dudes come in. That's bigs and don't know how to shoot. And then by year 5, they shooting threes. Like they got like
you can develop a skill.
Yeah,
you can develop a skill. He can develop a skill. He could probably become JJ Redick if he wants it, but I don't think he even wants it. But anyway,
is he gonna become LeBron James?
No, he'll never be a LeBron James.
No. That's where everybody fucking up. He's never gonna reach.
He'll never be that.
No. He's never gonna reach that. But he could become a solid NBA player.
He could be Marcus Smart.
He ain't got to be a Steph Curry.
He'll never be a Steph Curry.
He'll never be a Steph Curry.
No.
Solid Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday. I can live with that.
Yeah, Drew Holiday type. He can probably get some buckets. But yeah, let's not drift off too far.
Yeah, let's go.
Halle doesn't have to do that. She's a superstar. She's Little Mermaid. But DDG does. He has to use.
I thought representation didn't matter though.
First time that we've seen you
for Black fathers.
So wait a minute. Representation of Black fathers ain't as important as oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's Black Mermaids. Black Mermaids are way more important.
Black Mermaids way more important than Black Father. Way more. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Black Mermaid, Black Panther.
Yeah.
Black Fathers. Maybe lower. Let me see. Black Mermaid, Black Panther, Black President.
Little Black Dresses.
Little Black Dresses.
Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Black Cats.
Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas. Black Heads. Even black heads are more important.
Yeah, people pay way more attention. People pay way more attention to the
black heads. They got a whole. I bet you, Yanni and every woman that listens to her spent more money on black heads this month than they have on any black man in the last year.
Damn. Well, they just kind of treat them the same way. They either pop them or cover them up like they don't exist.
Yep. Gotta get rid of them or hide them.
Get rid of them or hide them.
Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. Dang, that's crazy. Wow. That's 2024, man. 2024, crazy work. Crazy work.
That's wild. Where the hell did everybody go?
Listen, you ain't yelling. Start yelling.
I ain't yelling. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're loud.
Rawr.
YouTubers particularly exploit their children for views and clout to stay relevant. This is not the first time we've seen it. But you know, this is where Halle, the accountability comes in for her. Baby, he was doing that with you. He was doing that with you. He was doing that with you for the longest.
He was doing that with her?
Probably. I mean, it would make sense. He's been him. I doubt this is not some big switch. He's been him.
No, I'm saying like she's saying that he was using her for clout. Like she's the bigger star.
I mean, she's more known than him. Like as far as pop culture, DDG might be more known around black people, maybe.
Equally as much.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna tell you now.
I disagree.
DDG core audience ain't just all black boys.
I believe you.
Right.
He's a rap artist. Like his market might even be bigger within rap, but she is more broadly known. Like this, is like the argument, like an inch wide or a mile deep, inch wide, mile deep, or a mile wide, inch deep. Like this is that thing. So he might have a bigger base than she does, but I think her base is spread out further. It's probably not as deep, which is why she can't even put out albums like Chloe. Like she can't even put out 2 albums like Chloe. So she's not even as prevalent in her artistry as Chloe on the music side. But between music and acting, she's probably more broadly, her name is probably known in more places. That's what I'm saying. But probably not as popular. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that makes sense.
I can see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm just more or less going to the point that wherever her name sits, it didn't generate nothing for him. Because he was already there. Yeah, he was already there by the time.
Because they're in different lanes.
He got to her.
Like her name doesn't do anything for him, and his name doesn't do anything for her.
Right. Yeah. They didn't cross pollinate. Yeah. They ain't a couple that met and then just started using each other for clout. Like, they was just 2 famous people who got together. Like, you know what it is though? It's like the Kendrick and Drake beef, right? We've had rap beefs before, but this is the first social media level rap beef. This is the first real rap beef in the social media era.
Okay.
Where songs can get dropped and listened to with like immediately. You know what I'm saying? This is now where you're getting celebrity relationship situations immediately. Ain't no we finding out. Ain't no the days of Will and Jada and us finding out shit long after it happened, or the interviews where we finding out shit long after it happened. No, nigga, we are seeing it now. We're seeing it in real time, and it sucks for them.
Interesting for us. And shout out to Clear Sky. Halle Bailey was the Little Mermaid. So, and that's what I'm saying. She has more table. Like if you're at the average living room in America, and you were to ask, do you know DDG or Halle Bailey? I would guarantee that most people knew Halle Bailey than DDG.
I mean, I can give you talking about like mainstream. Yeah, when you talking about Disney. Yeah, when you talking about Disney. Yeah. But
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But she may not do numbers like DDG. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm finna say very much. Let's not get this twisted. Very much not get this twisted. He's not just a rapper. He's a content creator. He's an influencer, which means his reach is international as well. The same reach that she got, he got. It's just a different audience. She's got the families. It's a lot easier for her brand to be on a Good Morning America or Extra or whatever the shit is, TMZ or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's okay. But his brand is streaming.
Yeah. Like, so she's more pop culture. He's internet culture. So
it's
I'm with that.
Right. He do everything right. He an influencer. So he rap, he do vlogs, he stream.
Hold you. I ain't hear about that dude until he got with Halle. Never heard that dude one day in my life. I'm just saying, so that might be also skewing my perception because I just never even came across this dude's name. And again, it's 3 letters too. So maybe I did, but I wouldn't recognize it for anything because DDG. Like I don't know. To me, it's just a stupid name. But anyway, I think because I was exposed to her, even as a child star, and watching her grow up I probably have a bias towards knowing who she is and thinking more people know who she is. But I just never would have been in the lane of DDG, and I'm thankful. I wouldn't want to. I heard that little bit.
It ain't
at the end of his video. I heard a little bit of his rap, and I'm like, I would never want to have been in his.
Right, but that ain't right. But that ain't for us though. That ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? That definitely ain't for us. And I'm cool with that too, because I didn't hear much about him. I think I heard about him around the same time, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to piss you off a little bit, for me, he's Mr. Simone Biles. He's Mr. Halle Berry. He is Mr. Halle Berry.
No, that's where it be bugging. That's where y'all be bugging. Because it's one thing if you ain't never heard of them, but then motherfuckers treat them like, and I'm not saying you because I know you're saying the thing, you're not right. I mean, you're not wrong, but like it's one thing to say that, but then it's another thing to try to act like because you don't know him or because you wasn't in the range of his reach that what he did ain't valid. Like he just, how the fuck do you just accidentally have a net worth of $8 million while her net worth is her net worth is $3 million. So somebody got to know somebody. Somebody got to be streaming them songs, Yanni. It ain't got to be me because it's being streamed already. I don't have to feel like I'm not supporting everything. See, that's what be wrong with black women now. Y'all feel like y'all got to support everything everybody do that y'all like. That's why y'all end up getting scammed. Yep. That's why y'all end up getting scammed. That's how they easily get you. They get you to like them.
Pink sauce. Yeah, let's go.
They get you to like them. And then the second thing you let your guard down, she work this and she do this type of content and she got a sauce coming out or she got a belly tea coming out or she got some weight loss stuff coming out and I'm gonna support it. Yeah, she got a cleanse coming out and who up to bam. Next thing you know. You in the middle of a lawsuit.
All right,
you part of a class action lawsuit.
Man, listen, man. Because man, them products be sus, the service be sus, and everybody end up shutting themselves down.
Those different
it's just like the wig lady.
YouTube videos.
I forgot her name already. He was selling wigs and courses. And courses.
I divorced the guy told me to divorce my husband.
God told me to divorce my husband.
Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy.
God should have told you to do better shipping and handling on the wigs, so now you wouldn't have all these fucking.
Better Business Girl was bugging. Right. It was hilarious. And all she did was tell everybody to refresh. No, you need a refresh. You need a refresh. Nah.
You got to take the wig and refresh it. She like, bitch, I paid $250 for this. I should not have to refresh this wig.
It came flat in a net. Like that was funny. I forgot all about that. Dang, that hit. I forgot about that.
Hey, man.
Ooh.
He was exploiting you for the longest. Now you gave him a pass because you was in love and you had your rose-covered glasses on.
Let's go.
But now you done had this baby, right? And your motherly instincts are kicking in,
kicking her butt.
And then you removed yourself, and now you have separated yourself from this man.
Yep.
Your baby is now up on the chopping block, babes. And see, this is why.
What are you talking about? What?
No, I mean she ain't wrong. She got with this dude. She had a baby. Now you separated from this dude. Got with the dude. Had a baby. Separated from this dude. Now, like, there's a baby here. Like, you can't go back and erase that all because you walked away from this dude. There's a baby that's going to have to deal with the ramifications of your decision.
You're right.
Like, that's real.
Right. I just say I got to see where she's going with this baby on the chopping block thing. I got to see what that's.
I mean, but like everything that her and him do now, the baby will. Yeah, the baby's gonna have to take the hit. Everything they do, good or bad.
Yeah,
it's going to be a benefit or it's going to be a hurt. A harm.
Yeah, it's either going to be a net gain or a net loss.
Yeah,
I got you. Yeah, that's real talk. Yeah. No, I wouldn't say cooking. There was a spark. There was a
people
spark.
need to hear that. No, people need to hear that. The
right.
feelings you're having in the moment should
spark.
not lead you to have a baby with somebody. Like people need to calm down just a little bit longer. Like wait a little bit longer before you have a kid by somebody.
She might have Googled the recipe.
Man,
but she ain't. I feel you. She might have Googled the recipe.
Hey,
she might have Googled the recipe.
The fire, the water's boiling.
Cool.
The water is coming to temperature. The water is coming to temperature.
We'll see.
The water is coming to temperature.
I'll back down. We'll see. I got to see where she go with this. Where she go with this. No, she right though. I will concede though. I was being extra. I will concede though. Like she,
the vegetables was getting diced like with precision.
No, that is true though. When because he a streamer, this is what he do. So you had a baby with him, so you can't really be bugging up about him doing content with the kid. Wow, exactly. That's who he
Which
is.
Means all the weird stuff. That means all his streamer collaborations. That means people knowing where he's at because he's live streaming on location. And people want to, I want to see the baby. So I'm driving across town because I know DDG and the baby are at this gallery or something. Like there's all those little weird ramifications that happen when you put your stuff online. Like that's just, it's real.
Yeah.
She cooking, man. Come on, when she right, she right. Don't hate.
I'm hating. I know you, motherfucker. Ain't no telling about you, motherfucker. Don't hate. Oh, I wish I could pause this shit.
So now that you no longer want to be with this man,
oh, you motherfucker!
Yes, said it.
Oh, you pot calling kettle black, blue black ass nigga.
Okay. Over prolific wonder. Shout out to you. Over sex ninjas with lack of control over their eggplants created the situation. Ninjas having elevated past creating broken homes, baby mamas, or understanding the importance of your seed and creating with intent. Let's go. Get them ninjas. Get them ninjas.
Let them ninjas know. I said what I said.
Said what I said.
Man, he's gonna be putting that baby on his platform more because he can't exploit you any longer. You don't want to come around.
Right.
You didn't even show up for his birthday.
Ooh.
So when he had his birthday vlogs, you were nowhere to be found. He couldn't even put in his YouTube title, ex or baby mama showed up to celebrate my birthday. It was me, my family, and my son. He couldn't do that.
Why would he do that? He don't even refer to her as his baby mama.
I mean, you know, she's calling
when was his birthday?
I don't know.
They just broke up.
I don't know these people.
Remember I told you the fucking the application ain't even done. He can't call her his baby mama. The application ain't even done processing.
Yeah, I mean they could do it. They grown, man. He can say it. He can say it. She can say it.
No, but I'm saying, but check it out. But that's what I'm saying.
I get you. It's fresh. It's
no, but
she over saucing. I told you she cooking. She throwing a little bit too much sauce in the pot.
Yeah.
Like, let it stew.
That's what I'm saying. She ain't cooking.
That's still cooking. She just
you turn on the stove. You might be doing things at the stove. You might be doing things at a stove. Do not mean you cooking, my nigga. You might be fucking up. You might be fucking up.
Burning is cooking. You could cook, but sometimes you burn what you cook.
That's why it's two different words. That's why it's two different words.
But part of cooking is messing up. Sometimes people mess up what they cook. It's real. We talked about juicy chicken. We cooked it.
Right, and people die from shit.
It's underprepared. Yeah, salmonella, E. coli, botulism. I get it, but that's still it happens from cooking.
Nah, blood.
She was cooking, but she didn't let it steep long enough. She didn't let it simmer. I get it. I'm with you.
Come on, man.
But she was cooking.
He couldn't put baby mama in the title. Of course not, because she don't qualify yet. That's why I'm saying bitter baby mamas created this situation. She hasn't even existed within like some real baby mama shit for her to even be on that type of I'm going to dictate what's going on and my baby doing things without me knowing. That somebody told her to do that shit. Somebody putting that energy on her. And it don't necessarily, and check it out. And when I say that, it don't necessarily have to be somebody real in her
life. Yeah.
The same way the pressures are seeing, right? The same way the pressures are seeing people having an opinion about him is the same way that people tagging her and having her see that shit.
Yeah.
But see, that's how she thinks she's supposed to act. I'm assuming that's how she thinks she's supposed to act. Well, she thinks that's her response.
Yeah.
Because she's talking about my baby this and my son this and I'm his mother and I'm his protector. Then who the fuck is DDG then? Who is DDG?
I know Halo is safe with DDG. I know he's safe with. So he's the person that he's safe with. He's not the protector.
Man, look.
Quit hate. That's all I'm gonna say.
But see, it was all good when he was just exploiting you and you were in love and it was cool. But now it's an issue, Halle, because it's the baby and you're a mom and you're maturing. And I said, when you have children with men and when you meet, you may be on the same maturity level as them. Mm-hmm. But then once that baby comes,
you're gonna get a speed boost
faster than they do. I'm not going to say DDG hasn't matured a little bit at all. I'm just going to say he's not maturing as fast as Halle because Halle has a huge.
Oh, you talking about the person who went on Twitter in front of her 2 million fans?
Yes.
And started trying to trash her baby. That mature person, right?
She is.
That mature person.
Absolutely.
That mature person.
Yes. She might be maturing faster in regards to responsibility. And how to
I'm tired of people who call taking care of their kids so they don't go to jail or get DCFS calling them maturing. Fuck is you talking about?
Hey, listen.
You gotta take care of your kids. No, this is gonna be some harsh ass truth. You either take care of your kids or you go to jail. Unfortunately, she chose who she can have a kid with, and she wanted to have this kid. A lot of y'all don't. A lot of y'all fuck around and only really had the kids because you had your ankles out the window.
Let's go.
But you take care of that kid so them motherfucking people don't be on your ass.
Yeah.
So don't sit up and act. I hate that the kids have to praise the person who just fucked to get him there.
Hey.
Half of y'all be salty as fuck when that pregnancy test be positive, and then y'all want to act like y'all so happy and proud to be parents, and y'all so protecting. And this is how I was. This is what I was born to do, and I just matured. Most of y'all started crying when that motherfucking pregnancy test said pregnant. Most of y'all was salty as shit.
Took 3 more.
Took 3 more of them to double check. Because I bet y'all was finna go out and do some dumb shit. It's a lot of chicks, bro. I tell you right now, it's a lot of chicks found out they was pregnant because they was finna go out and do some dumb shit, and they had to double check and make sure they was good.
Mm-hmm. What's paternity court? We know.
Let me make sure I ain't pregnant before I go out here and do some dumb shit.
Or find out they pregnant and go do some dumb shit.
I mean, yeah. I don't really stop them.
It depends on the person.
We don't go stop them.
That's fact.
So, in mothering this child, nurturing this child. So,
wish I did time stamp, but she just did this right before we went live.
So, Halle, I'm gonna have to agree with the internet when it comes to you needing to hold yourself accountable when it comes to this entire situation. Because
I'm gonna try to look for the controlling thing. I love.
Is mentally, emotionally, as she's going through this transition of single motherhood. But sis, you chose this man.
Yep.
You chose him. In my last video that I had made, I believe that was one of the issues that they had in their relationship that may have also broke the camel's back.
And you know what it be though? You know what it is though? And it just struck me, right? And I think this is kind of like the difference of how our ears work sometimes.
Let's go.
So,
what's a single mom, China? Tell us. And shout out to China.
I am intrigued. Yes, what exactly is a single mom? Yeah. Because nobody knows except
I don't think you know. Because to me, a single mom is an unmarried mother. Like if you're not with the person that you're parenting,
ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man.
He's a single dad. She's a single mom.
Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. Hold on. Y'all know what I'm saying. And if not knowing what a single mom is so complex, then you don't need to be a part of this conversation here. Because what I'm saying might be going over your head if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Ooh. But now you making a point. My bad. I interrupted you with the comment. My bad. You remember what you were saying?
No, but I was saying the reason a lot of this sound different to me is because that I know her pretext of him.
That she don't like him? What you talking about?
Right. Knowing that she don't like him.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right, of course not. Of course. Nobody ever knows what anybody's talking about on YouTube. Of course. Nobody ever makes sense and everybody's right. It's weird, right? How everybody's wrong and everybody's right on YouTube. So, like I was saying, I find this weird thing of can't really hear anything good when I know that the person who talking and you know what I'm saying, they ain't really even feeling the person they talking about. Like I can be that way sometimes.
They're already slanted. They're already biased.
Yeah, if I'm slanted,
they're biased against.
If I'm slanted, you might as well just tip me over. Tip me over and for I know.
Yeah, as everybody should agree.
I know, but
I'm always right.
I know what they're saying, and I know what I'm saying. I know what they're saying, and I know what I'm saying. You talking about some people who just broke up a month ago.
Now you single mom.
Now you struggling with being a single mom.
Yes, a lot of pressure.
Yeah, okay.
I was a single mom twice this week. You know how difficult it was?
You're right. I was a single mom for the last 22 days. It's been a struggle.
Let me quit.
He just had him this weekend.
He did.
You was out of town.
I mean, for what Bree says, DDG has the baby a lot. I don't know what a lot means.
I'm talking about the last 60 days, nigga. They just broke up.
Yeah. That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah, she chose who she chose. Fact. She chose him as he is. It's hard to get mad at him after the fact. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But like you said, it is new. The relationship, the baby's new. The breakup is new. I think both of them need to settle into a dynamic. But I don't think neither of them have the proper guidance. He feels like he's probably the closest to understanding or being open. Like he's talking, I'm giving her grace. Like quit coming after Halle. It don't help me. It don't help her. It don't help the baby. Like the way his response for me was one of the better responses. And even her, after 24 hours, she came back with a lot more clarity. And after 48 hours, she seemed to be more clear. Like, I mean, clarity, I know it's redundant, but clarity on after the first day. And then she undeleted her accounts. Like she got over herself after the 48 hours. So I kind of respect, as young as they are, where they landed. They youngins. They some youngins. But I think they need a little bit more guidance.
What you saying still doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter how long it was. Okay. Sure. I'm saying
they have guidance. Internet got to it. And that's
what I'm saying.
When I say guidance, I meant proper guidance. I meant proper guidance, Bree. The internet guided her down the wrong path. Like I had that whole Pied Piper thing, and everybody's like, that's not a leader. If somebody leads you astray, they led you. They were a leader. They led you astray. I get it. I meant guiding her to the right way, to a healthy, productive outcome. When I meant guidance. If she followed that, that's not good guidance.
She in that internet Uzumaki.
Uzumaki is spiraling.
She's spiraling.
But again, I gotta give her credit for how fast she circled around.
Yeah. That's how the spiral works. You come back around.
Yeah, but she back around quick. I like how quick it was. Again, we've seen some prolonged stuff on the internet.
Yeah, she crashed out fast. she burned out quick. I like it though, because it ain't really in her nature. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why I'm like, I got high hopes for him.
Okay.
I got high hopes for him.
Okay, got you.
His whole family.
Which is probably why the spiral was quick. Like, okay, it was like, okay, I'm tripping, I'm bugging, let me calm down. I see what you're saying. Because it probably would have been prolonged if they didn't have.
Right.
I get it.
Yeah,
They got to
I'm
with you.
I'm finna say they is not coming from. She is not coming from no broken home created by none of these oversex ninjas.
I don't know nothing about these people. Yeah, I don't know nothing about. I know she's got a sister. I know Halle's got a sister named Chloe. I know some of their music. The kids are not all right. I like it. That's as much as I can tell you. But I mean, I know she's in acting. I watched them in Grownish, good show. That was on Freeform.
Yeah, and that's basically what we saying, China. Which I can agree with you on that. All of this is kind of on her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For better or worse. Now, however you view how he move on the internet, I guess that's on you. That's like subjective. And I ain't saying you in particular, but that's subjective to whoever. But at the end of the day, like he was not a streamer. He was not a content creator when you met him. He was not an influencer.
Mm-hmm.
Like him doing that is what put him in the position in the world to be around you. Like that's kind of why, and this is why I say sometimes it could sound weird, but when motherfuckers be like say certain shit about men, like even if she is that person where she's known and then play, that means he had to work hard to get to where the fuck he was at so he can get her.
Mm-hmm.
You don't accidentally get no Halle Bailey.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't no industry thought pocket, not like the we done seen.
Yeah. She kept a clean image.
Yeah, she didn't clean it up. So I give her what she presented. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she did the Tia. She chose Charles. Just a little hood. Just the hood. But he got he got a reasonable head on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got a good temperament. He's got a good temperament. Yeah, she knew what type of person he was. He was a streamer, YouTuber before he met her. She the one who was in his comments a lot to get. Oh, so she was okay. She was dropping some comments and likes to get his attention. Hey, let's go.
That's cool. That's all well and good. The only problem I got with what Yanni's saying is that she's making it seem like he also used her for clout. Now you can't tell that you can't say that she, and I ain't trying to say it like that, but you can't on one hand acknowledge that she pursued and then turn around and say that he used her for clout. Well, she wanted to be there. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. No,
she wanted to be with him. He's a streamer. If she's there, it's and she okay with it, then it ain't like nobody's getting used. Everybody's okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I might use the wrong word. I ain't want to say it like that.
No. No, you're absolutely right. Like the words you use were fine. It's just sometimes there's a difference between the impact and the intent. And like you can meet somebody how you are, and they could be fine pursuing you, knowing you're a streamer. Like I see you're a streamer, but then once they're in a relationship with you, knowing you're a streamer, then they suddenly realize the insecurity that come with, oh, he's a streamer. Like sometimes the impact or the weight or the reality of a situation doesn't hit you until you get through the desire barrier, because the desire will have you blinded to a lot of dynamics. Like, so that's my only point with that. Like, you're right, but desire will have you blinded to a lot of dynamics that are clearly present. Like they're obvious, blaring in your face, but you're seeing through them like you got X-ray vision. So that's the only thing. That's the only thing I would say.
Never, ever, ever date somebody who watches your content. Bree told me that far too late, and I didn't understand it. The twin dropped that gem on. She was like, never date somebody who has watched your content.
Yeah, because they can feel you out and feel like they know you. It's like a built-in blind spot. Yeah,
it's like fuck. Why did I think of that?
I mean, but again, there it is. That's the same thing. That desire barrier can blind you to something that's obvious. Like there's an obvious blind spot and disparity in how we get to interact with each other. You get to see me
Right.
and be transparent and open, but I don't get to see you the same way. I just get to see your words.
Right.
So it's like, but it's obvious to us if we think about it, like, oh, that's obvious. The people in the chat or that maybe come up for a panel, it's a totally different dynamic. Super obvious when I say it like now. But when you're thinking about it, somebody's hollering at you. You ain't thinking about that. They say something.
About that shit. Yeah, you ain't think about that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, I know. Like I'm all good
Mhm.
with it. I'm all good with it. Trust me. I done been got by some representatives.
Hey, we all do.
Hey, look, and I didn't, and
you
I
done got
have
with some representatives.
I've had some representatives do a lot of work for me. Look, my representative, he
let's
is
go.
when I vote for him all the time. It ain't red, it ain't blue, it's yellow.
Mhm.
That's my representative. House of Yellow.
Yeah,
the good girl image always puts themselves with the bad guy and mess up their image due to choosing wrong. She was commenting under stuff to get his attention, and he started DMing. Yeah, I mean it's an image. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's an image thing. We was just talking about that. How the what was we saying? Like the with the bad baby mama and and good father.
Somebody was just saying that. Yeah, how that paradox play out.
That's how it works. Good guy get with the.
It's a
bad
weird
girl.
complementary nature. It's like a weird fit.
Loud.
It's like that square head, square peg, square hole. Like somebody's got this void, and you fill this void perfectly, but you still don't belong together. It's weird, but it happens all the time. All the time.
Yeah, it's
that father mother wound.
It can work.
It's that balance.
It can work. It can work. It can work.
It's good for attraction, but it's not really good a lot of times for long term.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a short term. Tends to be. Yeah, it tends to be more effort than it's worth type thing in the long run. Like I think that's where a lot more compatibility. This is where I be understanding this is where I kind of understand how y'all be saying like the evenly yoked thing.
Yeah.
Like y'all gotta have a lot of the same ideas, at least the same mission statement.
Yeah, same values. Core values need to be.
Yeah. Core values got to be damn near identical. Now, what you like to do in your spare time,
that need to be different.
That's something different.
Because the person needs to be different enough to be interesting. You need to be different enough to be interesting, but same enough to be safe. Like that's kind of
That's why people was falling out when they figured out who they was gonna vote for. It's like y'all should have been talked about that. How did you not know that? Like how did you get to a month before the election?
Then all of a sudden you realize y'all got different values.
Like, wait a minute, what are y'all doing? That's how they hook up. That's how they hooked up. Okay. He dumped the IG model for her due to her social status. He goes with certain females that would bring him clout. He tried to have. I mean, well, hey.
Yeah, and see that's why I won't discount that because people do, men and women do get with people that make them look better, that enhance their profile. That is a thing that some people do. And even though we don't say it as like the same way as clout, guys like to be with people that make them look good, like the arm candy, the trophies. Like that's clout. I'm with somebody that's going to make me present well in public. So that's still a thing. Yeah. Even if we don't say it, we don't call it the same thing, but it's I can still see it. Yeah. Dang. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know much about him. That's interesting to hear. I don't know much about him. I do like his temperament. When he's talking, I like the even keeled temperament he is, but I could also see the image that he puts on attracting she thinking it's a bad boy, but then he's so even tempered that she gets bored with it. I can see all kinds of little weird dynamics popping off with that. I thought you was a bad boy because the way you dress and the way you talk, but then I get here and you're just normal. It's normal. Normal Norman. I can see that.
When a baby is turned into a meme, that creates an image for them. that also it could also affect or interfere with the reputation. Now, the reason why Halle is being protective is because Halo is at an age where he cannot consent to any of this.
Yep.
He can't consent to any of this. She
Tia,
is his guardian.
somebody's
so
looking at you, Tia.
But he
Let's
can't
go.
consent to any
Let's
of
go
this.
with Tia.
I believe Shy, Bow Wow's baby girl, she's what, 13? She recently verbally expressed to her mother that she didn't want to be online. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, you don't know if this baby really wants to be online or not like that. You just assume that he wants to be because his dad has him in a video and you feel like.
I don't think they assume that the kid wants to be. He's not old enough to want to be online. He can't even understand that. They just don't care.
This was gonna happen. Halo, do you consent to be online? No, that's what he gonna do. He gonna fart. Because he 11 months. He knows what the fuck consent is. He don't know what online is. He probably don't even know who these two people he see every day are. He like, I like y'all. Y'all cool. Y'all be giving me shit. Y'all like feed me, and when I want a bye-bye, y'all got the bye-bye. And when I want some nana, y'all got some nana. I'm with all this. But I don't even know y'all niggas' names.
Like, or if we do, we can't say it. So can't say it.
He like, y'all so nice to me. No, but do they like? There was this thing, like parents don't tell their little kids their names. Like I didn't introduce.
True, mommy and daddy. Yep.
Yeah, it's mommy and daddy. Like I didn't introduce myself to my kids. I wasn't like, hey, Kevin, I'm Kevin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Kevin Aloysius. Kevin Aloysius. See you.
So yeah, it's
Kevin Alabaster Jenkins.
Alabaster? Damn.
Kevin Sweetback.
What? What?
Oh shoot! Oh
what?
God, yeah.
In the
I'm sure she gave him permission to
1940s Mississippi backwater nickname.
Oh shoot, man, I don't know. Oh man, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
they're not thinking about that, but I think that's something that people need to think about in the social media age, because this stuff is going to be there, and eventually these kids are going to get school age.
That is true.
Like, people need to think about this stuff, because the fact that he's already a meme before he could talk, that he's been memeified before he could talk, that's a trip. And one day somebody, ain't you that? Oh, you were there, son. I remember that meme with you when I was a kid. Like, there's going to be some of that popping up, and you don't know how that's going to play out or how it make it feel, because we didn't experience that. We couldn't experience that because the internet wasn't like it is right now.
Right. And he a kid with two celebrity parents in their youth. They're just going to get bigger and more popular. So this meme that everybody going crazy about, wait till he make another face.
Man, oh my God.
He become another meme and he get older. How many times has Kanye's daughter been memed?
Man,
she gets showed all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I can't. I don't know.
It's just tough. Yeah,
it's tough. I get it though. No, I get it though. Like, because every situation has its ups and downs, right?
Yeah.
Every situation has its ups and downs. You would think because they're, you know what I'm saying, rich and they're well off financially, that everything is all right. Now it's gonna come with its own drawbacks and emotional shit, mental shit like that. Who knows? Money might fall off, all types of shit. There's a lot of possibilities, even when you are broke as fuck. Like, you can use that to, some people use being broke when they was young to motivate them to get rich. Some people turn to a life of crime. Some people had a bunch of kids. There's no perfect way to be brought up. There's no perfect way to be brought up. I think the intent of what somebody doing has to matter, right? It's a balance of intent and impact. Because I was just having this conversation today, a couple of days ago, last 37 years, that you have to be conscious of the impact. Because no matter what, it's the road to hell is paved with best intentions. Like those are the bricks that make up the road to hell, was best intentions. And there's nothing you could really do once those things are kind of set in motion.
Facts.
It's just like Inside Out too. Y'all ain't seen it. I'm about to spoil it for you because you fuckers should have seen it already.
Spoilers. Let's go.
But it was the same thing in part one, though. It's the same style of ending in part one. But you gotta let go sometimes. Sometimes you gotta let go and let the thing play out. Sometimes you did the best you could do. And you just gotta let the thing happen. Especially when they come to kids. The best you can really do, I think the only thing that you can really do is just make sure your kids know that you don't hate them. That's the best advice I can give a parent. I can't give you nothing financially, no way to build no structure, because it's all gonna come different. Your children gonna be different. They approach the world. The best thing I can tell you is make sure your child does not hate you. That's it. Other than that, my nigga, best of luck. You are on your own. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What the fuck I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna make sure at the end of the day he cannot say that I hated him.
Yeah. Nah, you right. There was some good stuff in there, man, for real. I like what y'all saying in the chat too, because it's true. Like you can't really know
some of the comments.
Oh, go ahead. Go hit what you need to hit.
No. Go ahead, bro. I'll get to it. Go ahead. Before you lose your thought. Go ahead.
No. Because it's already gone. But I just know it's comment based, so I'll get back to it. Like, because they can get embarrassed about it when they get older. But the kids do start having a mind of their own. And I do think they'll probably be thoughtful enough that if they wanted to, they would stop. But if it's a family culture of being public, like if he's around his family and he's around that too, he probably wouldn't think anything of it. The only way he would think anything of it is if it gets introduced from somebody else that it's wrong. Because if my family does it and it's normal for everybody else, it would be weird for him to be the one like, I hate this. He still might have a teenager, but early on, it would just be the culture of the family. It would be normal. And so unless, again, the cultural difference between Halle and DDG, where she's kind of like some public and he's like all public, that's the only way I can see that before teenager. But once they get to a teenager, China, I'm trying to tell you, once they get to, I would say for boys, I remember my nephew, and I've seen other young boys around 11, 12, that preteen stage, they get a mind of their own out this world.
Hey, but
of this world.
Would it be fair? That's very true. And I don't want to take away what y'all saying. But here's the thing. Yeah, they get really vocal when they preteens and teens. Because you gotta learn how to talk first. In the current situation we're talking about, the person can barely emote.
Listen, he's a sponge.
Yeah, but he's a sponge that can't ring out right now. So he's absorbing everything, but he can't tell you what he's absorbing. Yeah. And the thing is that I hate that he's not thinking in a mature mindset, because she doesn't not post him on social media. There's not videos of Halle and Halo.
It's just occasional. It's intermittent. It's sparse.
No, because see but see, if we're talking about this detrimental and how harmful it is to have your kids on the internet, and they might have a different feeling and they might regret it, then if she feels that way, then I need her to wipe him completely off the internet.
I mean, I agree with you, because what that is it's almost like tone policing in a way. She's frequency policing. Like, I don't think it's necessarily wrong that he's online. It's wrong that it's done more than I prefer it. This is the like, you're doing the laundry and you say you're doing it wrong, do it my way. It's like, is it clean? Like this is that thing. My way is fine. Your way is wrong.
Dude, the unfortunate part is that we act like we're talking about somebody with like 130 followers. When you're at this level of popularity, once you put something on the internet, it's on the internet forever. So guess what? It doesn't matter the frequency he's there. Once he's there, he's there. That's it. You can't unfuck that duck. You cannot put the fucking you can't put the water back in the fucking balloon. You can't put it back in the balloon.
Yeah.
Once it's popped, it's popped.
Yeah, I'm with you. Now I hear what you're saying, and you're right. I was putting myself in the mind of the person, like if I was Halle, like if I'm her, I recognize what she's doing as the way I feel about it is the right way, the optimal way, because she's put herself in automatic rightness because she's a mother. I'm a mother. I'm the protector. We hear this narrative a lot. I'm the mother. I know what's best for the kids. We hear that. Like that's a very common narrative in our culture. So she's saying, because this is the way I feel, my intuition tells me that the way I do it is appropriate. I can feel within me when I'm doing too much and when I need to pull back because my feelings are supreme and I'm in tune and I'm sensitive and I'm connected. I'm an empath.
Then why you need to go to 2 million other people to get a confirmation in?
Because she's also got a problem with social media, but she's not going to be aware of that. I mean, she's not going to be self-aware to know that she has a self-so. Nobody knows that they have a problem. Most people think they got it under control.
Yeah, most people do.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so.
Especially when things look good. Especially when things are actually in a way under control. That's where they be like more money, more problems. You tend to find other things.
If you're making money,
exactly. Yeah. They young with money. There's room for other problems now.
Yeah. Once people start making money, you can't tell. Going back to the teenager. Once a teenager gets a job and they're making their own money,
you can't
tell
me
shit. You
couldn't tell me shit, bro. Exactly. You can tell me shit. First time I bought when I bought my first pair of Air Force Ones on my own, you can tell me shit, man. You can tell me shit.
Couldn't tell you. Like, you bought a pair of shoes.
Yep.
How many years had your parents bought? 100, 1,000.
I don't even know.
But you bought that one pair.
Yeah,
it was king.
Yep. Can tell me shit.
Exactly. So imagine Neil when they got a million, 2 million, 3 million, whatever they got. You can't tell them nothing. And then they got the social media backing. You got a million person army behind you. You're right.
Yeah.
You ain't got to apologize for nothing. That's hard to overcome. Like psychologically, I don't think what Yanni's talked about with young people and the ramification on young people, I think we undersell the harm it does to old people, like grown adults, 20s, 30s, 40s. That vacuum of constantly, like even with the election, how many people were assured of a certain outcome because of what they were hearing in their own tribes? Like, okay, we're super enthused, we're super engaged. Yes, in your circle, there are other circles, but it's easy to fall into the algorithm of your life, of your bubble. It's easy. So I'm just offering mental in my mind. I'm offering grace because I can see the path to get where she got. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying I can feel how she felt. I would
her in particular. Yeah, her in particular. And that's why I say I'm using the story to tell a story. Ultimately, I definitely feel like they're in a better place than most people should be. You know what I'm saying?
He did,
and they handled it really well.
Yeah.
Far be it for me to ever actually judge somebody for crashing out.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Far be it for me, right? But I named the title the stream this for a reason. It's because even with that seemingly to not be her actual feelings, right? Because I can even with the ego, I might have been wrong. I can even smirk and be like, all right, I got you.
Couldn't give it all the way up.
I got you. Right. I got you. We'll take it. You know what I'm saying? All right, brother. Yep. We got you. They out there getting it in. But with the things that she was saying, that comes unless she came from that, she's seen that play out in different places. That don't even seem like the environment she came from.
Man, I see what you're saying.
That my child this, my child that, I'm his mom, I'm protected. I don't like finding out where my baby at with the rest of the world, being messy. You know what I'm saying? It that came with a lot. And the response to that on her behalf shows a lot too. A lot of time it ain't even really the person saying it. A lot of times it's the response that everybody else gives.
Woo.
Shout out to Marcus.
What's up, Marcus?
A lot of times it's the response that go ahead, my bad.
Nah, I was gonna do a bro C shout outs. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish, bro.
It's about the response, right? Because it's interesting how everybody react. That's why it's interesting to hear how Yanni react. It's interesting to hear their take on DDG. Ain't nobody streaming his music. He using her for clout. All this other shit. It has to be rooted in this negative build of him. Everybody had a past. Even if he was dipping off with IG models and doing all that shit before her, what he doing while he with her? He being good to her?
Oh, man.
He cheating on her? Is he on the up and up with her? Because I think that's the problem with women and how they view men. Ladies, don't ever think that nigga that you desire didn't have no chicks desiring him before you existed. Or before you came around, especially at our big grown age.
Ooh.
Same way we ain't supposed to judge our past. And I definitely don't judge a woman past. I don't mind if you had a little thought error, if you might have had your ankles out the window a couple of times, that's cool, because I need you to know some shit at damn near 40. I can't handle Tia at 45. Ain't never been spun around like a helicopter. And they ain't never been spun around over a nigga head like a helicopter, Petey Pablo style.
You stupid.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right, real quick, man. Just wanted to shout out because I know Marcus will be over there to Let's Talk the Better Black Life, and so will Quantum every now and then. There is a celebration of life for Brother C over on Bolo TV at 10:30 tonight. Just wanted to let y'all know that Bro C did pass within the week. Just in case you guys didn't know. So sorry for y'all's loss again. I know y'all were familiar with, enjoy, appreciate, respect, love Bro C as well. But just in case you did not know, now you know. They want to give you that information. And to your point about Yanni talking about DDG, when I pulled up Spotify, his highest spun song was 350 million. Halle's was 79 million. So I mean, he get more streams than she is, and she was in Disney. Like her Disney song is her top spun song, Part of Your World, and that's the one that's 79.5. So I mean, he get more spins than she is, and she had a Disney push.
So yes, he cheats on her with IG models.
Oh,
the last straws when he
Dang.
All right.
China been having the China is super credible.
I mean, all the facts super credible. super credible.
Like,
super credible. Just all the facts. Sure, gotcha. Just all the facts. Super credible.
To believe it.
Super credible. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. This absolute last straw. Yep. Absolute last straw.
That's crazy. And I believe it though. After hearing
Nope. It is absolute fact. You want to know why? Because China told us so.
She said what she's heard, which I kind of
she said
we know reality.
She said no. She said he did. He did. He cheats on her with IG models. The last straw when he took one of the IG models to Paris this year, and the girl put the area on her story. Yep, because that was the confirmation. Because some chick because some female existed in the same area as DDG at the same time that he was alive, and just happened to post in the same fucking place that she was at.
Listen,
that is confirmed. Cheating confirmed.
I hear you.
Cheating confirmed, Bree.
I hear you.
Cheating confirmed. Absolutely. He a dog ass nigga. Everything Yanni said was right. Ain't shit ass nigga. He ain't shit.
I mean, I could believe that too. Nothing would surprise me. I've been surprised by so much in my life. I'm not surprised. I won't fall for I like somebody's temperament or they got a wholesome look. None of that's fooling me no more. Everybody's got that dog in them. I refuse to believe otherwise.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe you.
Alonzo Hall. What's up?
Say one. That's one song. How many other songs does she have with me? I mean, how many other songs did he have? Like, yeah. I'm sorry, you don't mistake
on that platform. Yeah, on that platform. I can't speak to all the platforms. Just on that one platform, his top spun song was more than her top 10 combined. But that's just one platform. She may get more spins in other places. Her movies and TV shows may be getting a whole lot more. I don't know. I can't speak to their entire catalog. I can only speak to Spotify.
Look, internet friend, you ready? Okay, I'm finna say you got the key.
Now she don't because of the switch up.
Dang, they ain't got my picture on here. Hey, man.
I mean, that's your fault. So, man, appreciate you, bro.
Okay.
Shit, Bree had to come clear the room. We got
I've been listening. I've been listening. But I think a lot of people hate him because he's been on the internet for like almost a decade, I think. It was like pretty much right when he graduated high school. I think when he was in high school, he was making vines and shit. Okay. So like, just think about the maturity of somebody who blows up from Vine as like a young person starts dating IG baddies. Because why the fuck wouldn't you?
That's why wouldn't you? That's
for real.
Right.
Got money and fame.
Also an image. Like, right. You start dating IG baddies. And I think the last one he was with was Ruby Rose. And not the
saying he's still with her, loves her, or something like that.
Yeah, like she's really messy. She liked him, obviously. She still talk about him. So people make rumors that he cheats on Halle with her.
Gotcha.
But none of it's ever really been confirmed. It's just internet speculation. They have confirmed it.
Hello,
you know. See,
as she said it,
it just be these cryptic ass, vague ass texts that Ruby Rose could just be sending to him to cause problems. Like, literally, it's never been confirmed.
I'm never really going to trust an IG model. I mean, so you know, I'm never going to get them credibility. But
so I mean, once again, even if they break up and he go hook up, I'm not one of those people. If you break up with me and I go fuck somebody, that's on you. Don't break up with me if you ain't mean it. So I don't know. Like, that's not the same as cheating on somebody. To me. Yeah. So, but it also hasn't been confirmed by them. And you talking about not trusting him? I don't trust that Ruby Rose say.
Yeah. Ruby Rose is less sus.
She's a clout chaser. So,
right.
I just like, I think people have decided that he cheats and stuff, but honestly, I think like I watched his family vlogs. I haven't heard his music and stuff like that. I don't listen to his rap, but you know, y'all know I like family vlogs and Disney and stuff. So that's kind of how I ran into him. So I saw a family vlog because they take vacations and stuff like that. So I've mostly seen his family content. He has like 3 channels. So I mostly only watched his vlogs with his family. I don't just, you know, stuff like that. So that's how I kind of ran into DDG. In my algorithm, somehow he got thrown in there. And I pretty much started watching his content with his family. So he seemed like a pretty grounded dude. But I think it's crazy to have someone be on the internet for a decade at 20. He just turned 27. At 27. And you judging him because he was a high school kid who got rich and then smashed the internet baddies. And I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I don't know. That's kind of... I mean, like, to judge him, but that while he's been with Halle, he hasn't collabed with females. He makes a point not to really be outside seen with females. Like, she be everywhere with him.
All great.
Right.
Absolutely.
So I'm just saying, fantastic. Like, you can look at his past actions of like, oh, he dated internet baddies. And then, you know, say, well, why is he with her? And you can decide that maybe it's shady, but at the
Yeah.
same time, like people change. Like
I mean, people do, but
same
we
reason
also
same reason your nigga chose you with your past. You sitting there
yeah,
wondering why.
I mean that's the point. I can see people saying that maybe he like I can understand the assumption that someone who did that would be more likely to cheat, or also a rich
Yeah.
dude would be likely to cheat. Like I
Mm-hmm.
understand those assumptions, which is
Yeah.
fine. But the thing is, the Yannis and the people who don't know him have just like, oh, he's
They've
a
assumed
cheater.
a lot of
That is their
assumptions.
Right.
whole. There's their whole reason for hating him is because he's a cheater who cheats on her all the time with internet with Instagram
Right.
models, and none
I
of that
get
is
you.
proven. So
Yeah.
that's the kind of my only thing. Like you basing your whole dislike of a person not on the content that's available for you to actually look at, based
Yeah.
on rumors on the internet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
That's the strange. That I know people are messy in the realm of human behavior. I get it. But in the realm of a conversation about this, like that's
Yeah.
the thing that kind of irks me the most about any discourse about them. It's like
Thank you.
he's being held up to like he did it.
Thank
Like
you.
everybody just knows he did it. Like it's celebrities who cheat and you know they cheated. Everybody know they cheated. It's like proven. It's like everybody know. Even the people themselves say, "Oh, I got cheated on." So that's my whole thing. It's just weird. It's just weird.
I hear you. I think it's weird to think that it's weird, but also say that you understand it. But that's okay. Everybody's allowed to be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with you, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, because like everybody isn't held to such that standard that the things, as much. Like the things we've heard, there are people who, until people get very concrete evidence about it, they refuse to believe that shit. Like,
yeah.
Rumors we've heard consistently, throughout, and it's like, oh, until the chalk clears, we're just still gonna believe that the best in them. Like,
I see it all the way. None of it's out of bounds for me. Because people are still saying Meg set up Tory and he's in jail innocently.
exactly.
Like rumors and beliefs and bias, like all that. I'm used to that on the internet, so I don't. That's normal. Yeah. So
that's
even
why I
if
said
she,
in human behavior is not weird. I'm not saying it's weird in that way.
So that for me, because it's human behavior, and we're talking about humans, it can never be weird because it's not weird for human behavior. But again, I don't want to get stuck there. I'm just saying. All right. Yeah. Because once you start messing with IG baddies, it's gonna be hard for anybody to think anything else. Like even that one chick, and I don't know her name, but I've seen her because Yanni's been talking about her too, where they're calling her a grifter because she switched from lifestyle content and being a bottle girl to some sort of like Christian religious. It's like people have a hard time letting people or allowing people to change and grow. So we know people change and grow, but it's hard for people to allow that. And I get that. It's understandable. But I hear your side too. Why are you up here now? Why are you up here? I know that brought you here, but now that you're here, what else did you Alexis Scott? Thank you, China. Let's see.
Yeah.
We need China. I need China on staff. I need all the tea all the time.
I just don't. I thought the other thing about that I think is weird is if a woman dated like a whole bunch of rap niggas when she was coming up before she was big, and then she found the one dude.
I would never believe
who was not a rap dude, and
you mean like Eve?
She was with him, right? And then she's with him, forming a whole new life, living in a whole different way than she did when she was with him. Once again, I don't think people would constantly be throwing the past. If she's not doing anything, if nothing's going down, most people wouldn't find it necessary to constantly bring up them rap niggas she dated before she was a certain level. Because at a certain level of celebrity, let's be real. Like if you're just an influencer online, you're probably gonna date other influencer online. With IG baddies are just other influencers online. So to some degree, it does make sense. That's why I was saying it makes sense. Not just because he was young, just because IG baddies are influencers. That's just at a certain level where they're not legit like models for mainstream shit yet. So to some degree, it also makes sense career-wise, just like, like you said, Sierra, when she was in the music industry, she dated rap niggas. Like that's who she was around. So there's also some of that where I think when it's influencers, because we coined the term IG baddie, it's lost that they are also influencers,
Wow.
So
So Alexis Sky had already flipped back over to the lifestyle. That's wild.
Man,
They
I seen that shit. She gave
influencers.
that shit up.
That was quick. Dang.
But now this whole thing is interesting because, like Yella said, it's like when he listened to anything Dr. Brian saying, not Joy Brian, Dr. Brian saying, it's just like that's how they sound right now. It's just like it. Because a lot of people always thought she was too good for him when they first started dating.
It's gonna shade everything.
Because of her wholesome image. And I remember watching Chloe and Halle, they used to do lives on IG. And they always talked about how he was her type. Like, he is her type. She pursued him. She liked hood. She liked dudes with that aesthetic. She liked dudes who rap. She liked, and her mom would always be like, y'all think she the wholesome one. She not. It's really Chloe.
Dang, and she gonna say that publicly? That's crazy.
Yeah, like they all say it. Halle say it. Chloe say it. Like they be like, who be more likely to fight you? Halle.
She closeted. She's closeted ratchet.
She got that. Yeah, she got that angelic face, and she's the smaller of the two. So I think a lot of people always thought like, oh, she's the more innocent one, but she not, and she even said that herself. So it's just it's when the fan base saw her with him, they always thought he didn't make sense with her. Like, she's too wholesome to be with her. She's such a good girl that he's gonna ruin her. But they always maintained in the beginning, like, y'all really don't know Halle. Like, this nigga is perfect for her. That's what they kept saying. So that's kind of what it always felt like. They never accepted him. They never accepted him for Halle. You know?
Oh shit! Now Russell, now my nigga Russell, no, now my nigga Russell. Man, if Russell out here cheating, man,
so
ain't no hope for niggas.
If all the niggas out here cheating and all the IG baddies got receipts, why some niggas held up like they really out here doing worse than if everybody's doing it? Then if everybody doing it, then it don't matter. If nigga make over $300,000 a year, he gonna cheat. Then when nigga over $300,000, that shouldn't be counted against his character. If it's part of the culture, then it's just part of the culture.
Dang.
Do we really even consider it bad? If a nigga who make more than $1 million is guaranteed to cheat, can we really like?
I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's too. I get it. I get the same thing with women of certain statuses, not with money, but like beauty or body. Like, there's just so much opportunity for you not to exploit some of it. Like, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, they thought that about Whitney too. Yeah, I think they're like a modern day Bobby and Whitney without the drugs, obviously. But like how everybody thought Whitney was so wholesome, and then everybody kept saying no, she really was the shit starter. To this day, nobody believes that shit. So they still act like that's not true. So
I knew she was one of my first crush for a reason.
I think that
Whitney had that dog in her.
They said she had that dog in her. She
had that dog in her. She had that coke in her. She had everything.
So yeah, I mean, I get it. You can say we're gonna say all men cheat, great, but so then that can't be the deciding factor if he ain't shit. If everybody do it.
Yeah, and you also can't get that type. That can't be your type, and then you don't get the things that come along with that type. Like people that have the type of, because again, that's also Tia's type. Strangely enough, like it's that good girl aesthetic with the bad boy aesthetic. Well, the bad boy aesthetic typically doesn't come with wholesome fatherhood, man of the year type. That's not the loadout for the bad boy.
Yeah, so hinging if they're good or not as a partner to a person who's also in the industry and who seemingly also accepts it is also
right.
Why if everybody do it, then it doesn't matter. If everybody doing it and she know he doing it and the whole internet knows he doing it and she's still with him, clearly it don't matter.
Then hey, we're back to the status quo then, right? So everything's good then, right?
Everything's good.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Open.
Right.
It's basically okay.
Right.
So then open relationship. It sounds like what you're telling me, because if she knows he's doing it and everybody does it, that sounds more like an open relationship to me than cheating.
If you agree, if he verbally agrees to be exclusive, it's still cheating. But I get what you're saying. Like we try to force people to conform to lifestyles that they're not suited for. And because they'll agree for the sake of the relationship, or because of social pressure to conform to like forced monogamy, or compulsory monogamy, or compulsory heterosexuality, Like those things that we compel people to, like through social pressure. Like they'll bend, but eventually they might break if they're really not that way. So like we have to be aware of that. We're setting people up to fail by trying to force them into opposite sex relationships. Everybody ain't 100% straight. Some people like to dabble, and we don't give them that room. And then some people don't want to be with one person. They want to play with multiple toys, and they'll always have that eye. So,
but that's pretty much my take on it. You already know. I've watched both of them. I've watched Halle and Chloe since they were small, like singing on YouTube and shit. Like I love them. I love their music. So I've always followed her. And then, like I said, because of the family vlog, I've kind of DDG kind of entered into my. And then, of course, when they started dating, I'm like, oh, okay, that's cute. So I mean, I've just kind of been watching them throughout the relationship. Okay. So it's just kind of weird when people are just like, but she's the Little Mermaid. She wasn't the Little Mermaid when they got together.
She's Ursula.
Most people didn't even know who the fuck she was when they got together. So actually, he was a pull for her.
Ooh.
I don't say that too. Don't say that.
I'm just at the time when they got together, she went on with grownish. I mean,
yeah, I used to love me some grownish. I know I'm a little too old, but I love some grownish.
I'm just saying that's about it. You know.
So what about Chloe? I know this about Halle. What about Chloe? Who was she dating? Did she have a high profile dating?
She dated people. I think she dated one of the what's the is it Diggy Simmons? Diggy?
I know she was dating him on the show, but she dated him in real life.
I think they dated in real life. She didn't date a few people. I know she was with Gunna. She's had relationships. She was open about it, some not so much. So she apparently in one now. So she's dated some industry guys along the way too.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think she stayed with any of them long enough to publicly like show it. And I think Halle would have kept DDG's secret if it was just up to her, but because his content is vlog content,
it wasn't realistic.
No way, it wouldn't come out. But I think for her, she really was just chilling with him for the most part. It really was a Little Mermaid, I think, that blew it up for real, because she had been on his vlogs and shit, and nobody was talking about him or her.
But when she got to that Disney level, people started digging into your background.
Right, and then like, oh, who is this guy she with? And probably not expecting her to be with somebody that looked like him. So, you know, because everybody thinks she wholesome, so they say, oh, these niggas got locks and shit. Who is this? You know.
You want to know why? You want to know why they felt that way? Because representation matters, Yanni. So are you talking about you trying to protect the lack of representation? When Halle got the spot as a Little Mermaid, it's a reason why y'all started feeling some type of way about DDG. Because we finally got one in a position of doing something right. We don't want one of y'all. Hold on, let me go back and make sure that I quote it perfectly.
Petty tendergrass.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I lost it.
Come on, Petty tendergrass.
Let me quote it, Griffin.
I know he ain't got his time.
Oversexed ninjas with lack of control over their dick, creating the situations who haven't elevated past the broken homes, baby mamas, or the understanding of importance amongst your seed, and creating with intent.
Let's go.
You didn't want one of them niggas to infect your poor, precious little Halle, Yanni.
Yeah,
that's why. That's why representation matters.
Yeah, and I ain't mad. Like for real. I mean, because there was a dude that I esteemed, like I really respected. Like I saw him grind, and I saw him work his way up, and he had this great image. Then I saw him get with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, but that's a proven hoe.
She was actually on.
You giving me a proven hoe. You giving me a proven hoe. Let's take it away from Kim.
Let's take it away from somebody that carried that aesthetic.
Yeah, the aesthetic. Yeah, it's just his aesthetic.
Somebody,
really.
Anybody that modeled like themselves out of that KK lifestyle.
Because he
anybody
probably
that had
like
that look,
a lot where
silhouette,
he ain't into the shit he looked like. Right. I get what Rashawn's saying. Like he ain't into that shit, but most people see him, they gonna assume like
they're gonna think. His vibe does not look it doesn't fit his look. That look has become an aesthetic as opposed to being directly imposed upon people that behave a certain way. Like hood looks, again, we watch K-pop. So hood looks and ratchet does not necessarily mean that you're actually of the hood, by the hood, for the hood. Like it's crossed over.
Yeah.
But I did want to say now it's been about 3 hours, man. The only thing I was trying to get to was Yanni actually admitted that she thinks, and her people, they think that Halle was controlling, just being controlling.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get y'all's idea on, like, do you think that she is more controlling, or do you think it was something like, what do you think ultimately drove that first tweet? Do you think it was control? I think Yella, you mentioned that you think she was trying to stay close to DDG, not necessarily trying to control the situation. Like, what are y'all's ideas on that?
Yeah, it probably was just control, because I just see how people tag her every time stuff going on. Like, Halle, come get your baby. It just be stuff like that. It ain't always just like anytime he with Halo on stream or whatever. Halle, come get your baby. Halle, I know you sick of seeing this baby, you know. So it could have really just like, you know, her, you know, that separation anxiety, because before they were broken up, he went to a lot of her stuff with her. He would go to her events. She would go to his. They was just like together all the time, traveling, going to each other's events. So she probably wouldn't even be away from Halo right now if they was together.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably new for her. It's actually probably new for her being away from Halo, because now DDG got him sometime and now you got him. So I think it was a separation anxiety thing, really, more than anything. That don't even have to be postpartum depression. I think it's just like a separation anxiety.
Yeah.
They've all been together. Like DDG they've been the whole time they've been together. They go everywhere together. So even just him not being there, Halo not being there, probably was just overwhelming or something, or just too much. So I think that's what it was.
Yeah, appreciate you, China. We can ready to wrap up. And this is like we always be streaming together. But when we do something open, if you hear, definitely would love to drop the link. We just chop it up. I don't do the opens as much as I used to, but when we do, I ain't been streaming as much as I used to. But I definitely appreciate your input in the chat, man. I honestly love it. I love input in the chat, and don't just ask for the. But I trust me. I rock with you. Appreciate you. I like the tea. I also like the fact that you can get challenged, and you was like, "I'm still with you." I challenge back.
Yeah,
love it. So yeah, there's a Yellow over here. It's my homeboy. We got Bree down there.
Yeah, I'm invisible. I was supposed to be here, but my hair appointment ran long. Y'all know how hairdressers be.
It's all good. So I got about 2 more questions for y'all. Like, so I want to hear what Yella thinks about that controlling thing, and then like maybe like some final thoughts or something, or Yella, whatever you want to do, if you want to keep going. But I know I got something I got to slide off into in about 15-20.
No, that's cool. It was a place of controlling, and like I said, it was from the idea of the precedent that's been set before her. She's being told that she's a baby mama. She's being told that she's a single mom. So she's acting as such.
Yeah.
Let me start performing single mom.
The role. Love that.
You know what I'm saying? She's gonna perform single mom. So now I'm gonna get online. I'm gonna start talking shit. I'm gonna try to start some shit. I'm gonna be passive aggressive online and try to get everybody reaction out. Get a reaction out of somebody. And like George said, hey, the stuff she did, it backfired. It backfired. But at the end of the day, it ain't even about it. It's more on what she's seen. That same representation motherfuckers talking about. Talib's in the building. That same representation she talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made Halle react how she did. That's why I'm like, I understand they're not together. She's a single mom. Mm-hmm. I get that.
Single mom.
But she don't even know how to act in that situation. To be acting in that situation.
Yeah.
Stop telling her that, and she won't act like that, because that ain't a good mindset to put her in. Since she's so fragile. Because she's a single mom, but not in the same sense that we've tried to beat that into people's mindset. We understand the connotations that go with shit. We ain't slow. Same way she knew that she would get people on her side when she posted to her 2 million fans on X.
Mm-hmm.
That was a conscious move. It was a dumb move, but it was still a conscious move.
Yeah.
Because why not? Why not? Especially on the day or two. What was that? Today was that Tuesday?
She wanted that shit to pop up while Kai was live.
Yeah, she did.
That's why she did it on X.
Was it Tuesday?
I don't know what day.
2 days ago. It was 2 days ago.
Because Castanet saw the tweet.
It might have been Thursday.
Wednesday,
Yeah.
day after the election. Good.
It was the day after Wednesday.
Good.
So
good black men don't hate black men don't love black women energy.
Man,
why not?
Listen.
Why
man,
not?
Yeah, that time was crazy.
Why not?
And I honestly think she posted it on Twitter just because she knew. He was live. He was live with Kai when she posted it.
Yeah.
So that's why I was always like, is everybody tagging her like, yo baby on Castanet, yo baby Halo on Castanet? Like, and she's like, just so y'all know, I didn't give him permission to be on there. So you already know what shit was going on. And she wanted them to see it. That's why she put it on Twitter. But she could have just called George.
Yeah, she could have called.
She could have called him.
Like if he was on streaming, he couldn't answer because he was literally on stream with Halo. Kai. So even if he couldn't answer, she got George's number. She got the whole family number. She could have called George like, "Hey, I don't feel comfortable. Who all over there? You know,
right.
I'm concerned. Is it just him? Like he got all these people around. I mean, she could have just called probably and asked her questions.
Right. And now we getting into the realm of me understanding exactly what she doing.
Yeah.
You can call me. Hey, look, all right, because I'm probably not gonna be in that situation. So if we are applying it to like a regular nigga situation, I got the kid somewhere. You find out who all over there? What the bam? You don't know? Yeah. Cool. I got
you. Sometimes his house be deep. Sometimes I done seen about 30, 40 niggas up in there.
Yeah. But if they over there, they his niggas though, right?
But still, I mean, I can understand if you didn't want your baby around a whole bunch because his friends wild. They be tearing up shit. Like I can understand. It's not even weird that when she saw her baby over there on Costa, not knowing how loud he is, how his streams. Like if you ever watched his streams, like that wouldn't be strange if she kind of was like, "Oh my God, he over there." Is it that kind of environment? Now, when you watch DDG vlog, you can see it wasn't really nobody there, except just any staff that was around, George, him, the baby. And I think NLE Chopper was there because he was the other guest that night. So you could see from his vlog, it wasn't nobody around, it wasn't crazy. And I think that's why he kind of didn't like that production prank. I think he didn't really care for it because I think he probably made a point to make sure it was quiet, it wasn't gonna be rowdy when he brought Halo around, and the production pulling that prank kind of probably I could tell he really didn't like that shit.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling it.
He was not into it, and that's why he was like, "You knew this," and I think that's why he was trying to like, "Kai, you knew this," and Kai's like, "I did not know," because I think they probably had a conversation about can't be all this, no smoking, no drinking, no this. So then for them to do that, he probably was like, "What the fuck going on here? I already told you, you know." He was not feeling that shit at all. Like
when the bro have a kid, when he was younger, when the bro had a kid, he brought the baby around. Like, you definitely got on your P's and Q's. Yeah. You definitely got on your P's and Q's.
Yeah. So it was his production. So that's why I think he was like, all right, cool. But yeah, they fucked up. But I mean, so it wouldn't even be weird if Halle was worried because of that, just knowing how Kai stuff is. Yeah. Questions and shit, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Just suckers got to play out.
Oh shit! Not my internet. Hello.
Yeah, I'm still here. Some yellow bros.
Oh, it was him. It was him. It was him. And I think it ended up that he ended up calling his mom to come get Halo too.
That's me.
So it sounded like he ended up calling his mom. So once again, she could have just communicated. I don't want him over there. All right, let me call my mom. She'll come scoop him up. He ain't even gonna be here. She could have just had that whole conversation off the internet.
Here we go. Let me pull this in real quick. Ty didn't see this. You still with us, Ty? My bad.
Yeah.
This is when they were going through Kai Sinat's house. They went downstairs into the studio with Halo, and then started going down.
Yeah, because he was on a house tour.
Studio. You know Halo got a song, right? Who do? Yeah. Who that? Who's that?
Halo just chilling too.
Oh my life! I swear to God, I don't know. I got my son. Get me out of here. I swear to God, I swear to God, I know what's going on. Hold on. Go upstairs.
Hey, Trevor.
What the Oh my life, I don't know what's going on. What the hell? Oh my life, I don't know what's going on. When I fuck that shit. Oh my life, I don't know what's going on. You really don't? Oh my life, I swear to God, I don't know what's going on. I swear to God. What the fuck? Who was that? Something broke. Where is your security at? Where your security at? Who is down there? Oh my! I swear to God, word to my mother.
That was a prank. They went down there and they kept start banging on the doors again. Eventually, ended up being NLE. Whoever NLE is.
Production. I think he said it was production.
Oh no, they thought it was. They said NLE, but you're right.
They
It was two people from production. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, they thought it was. Yeah, but he went upstairs and then George is over. That person you might see a little blue dot in the bushes. That's George on the other side of the bushes talking on the phone. Yeah, so they called George over and they handed the baby off, and then them two went back downstairs to see what the hijinks was about. So that was interesting. But I liked how he handled it. He's like, man, what you doing? I got my baby over here. What's going down? He's like, Kyle's like, I don't know what's going down, but they took the kid, got him out. They're like, it's probably cool because, you know, it's our crib, but handed the baby off to somebody that's known and then went to go back to check it out. So I was like, I like the way he handled everything.
Okay. Yeah. Now let me get super petty. Was this post tweet?
This is post tweet.
Before the tweet.
No, this is post tweet. You want me to go back? You want me to go back to the part where George said something?
No.
She tweeted while they was at the beginning of the stream when Kai was just giving Halo gifts. Like they were sitting in the studio with just him, Kai, and the baby, and he was just showing him stuff he bought for Halo. She tweeted in. She didn't even know. I don't even think she might not have known it, but this was not what made her tweet.
No. Yeah. Like this happened post the tweet. Like she had already tweeted. Yeah.
So I was just letting Yella know what was going on when she tweeted. Yeah. Like it wasn't nothing going on. It was just I got some gifts for Halo. I finally get to meet him. I'm so excited. Yeah. Here's the gifts I got. Yeah.
The prank happened after they noticed the tweet because George noticed. He's like, that shit backfired.
So this is where my petty fantasy booking comes into play.
Here we go.
I hope they set that up. That seems so set up. And I hope they set that up just to mess with her. I did.
That's dirty.
Hope they did it being as petty
what
as
you think we got going on over here?
Yeah, it was
Diddy party?
They went so extreme.
Some young black people.
Diddy partying or something?
Now, I can see that kind of pettiness.
Now we grown. We don't take shit seriously. They young, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
They young and not instinctual. What's the they impulsive.
Say dumb.
They young and impulsive. They ain't dumb. I don't want to say they dumb, but they young and impulsive. Right. Yeah. That tends to lead to doing dumb shit. It leads to good shit.
Behaviors.
Too. Yeah. And they would think that's funny.
I can see that.
And set that up because why did Kai need to go upstairs? Kai could have handled that downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, I instantly knew it was a prank because it's just like, and that's like, I think DDG like, okay, this is a prank. I think he knew it was a prank. Yeah. But he's like, so where your security is? If you was really worried, you got all the security, they would be here. So I think he knew it was a prank. I just think he wasn't willing to play along at the moment because he had Halo. Because like once he had Halo, they went back, and they was having fun. And he's like, oh, I think it's, So I think it, like Rashawn said, he handled it as well as you could for some unforeseen shit. Yeah. In the moment.
Because what you don't want is him having both arms full with a baby and kicking in doors like, who's out here? Who's in here? Like, that'd have been stupid. But it would have been funny to see. It wouldn't have been right, but it would have been funny to see.
Halo was
As a
chill.
dad,
That's the chillest baby ever. That baby ain't even look over towards the door. He was like,
Baby ain't worried about nothing,
he
which
was he was
is
just
cool.
looking at DDG the whole time, like I ain't
Which
turning
is cool.
around. Like
He feels secure.
yeah,
I
he
like
like I ain't even look. I'm gonna look at your face, and you start looking
Yeah.
scared, and then we'll be
Yeah. That's just either his temperament or he just feels super secure with his dad, which is great. That's a great thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
But now, my last question, I guess, for you, because I know Yella, you had, before I pulled up Yanni, you was like, "What you got?" You said you had you had some thoughts that you was gonna save to the end. But was there anything else you wanted to get out? And then also, man, I know you said you got a slide.
Yeah.
All right, little in there, friend.
Okay.
He had no better than Baby Wallace. Wow. Stop it. Never leave Wallace alone. But I forgot this was your thing, and I'm like, I'm wrapping it up because I'm so used to being running point. So that's on me. But
that's all right.
Yeah, so I can slide out and you can keep rocking, but obviously because you run.
No, it's cool.
But,
I was finna say this is enough. This is enough time to have invested on telling the story and then kind of getting my point. I think I said it before. I reiterate it again. It was never about Halle and DDG and themselves. Like I said, this is always a story that you can build off of. I said the only reason she felt like that, and the only reason, well, not one of the only reasons, but one of the reasons she felt compelled to do that, though, ain't just postpartum.
No, what?
All that control and stuff that they were saying, all of it, good or bad, is part of being the baby mama. And it's part of the stereotypical baby mama shit. Like it's a bitter ass stance against that dude, and it's weird.
So is that the 4B movement, the bitter black baby mama brigade?
Oh my God! Oh man! Don't tempt them. But that's a sign. That's a sign of a pattern. That's definitely a pattern. Now, thankfully, she pulled herself back, and like you said, she had a minor crash out.
Something slight.
But I hope that they do work it out. Just so I hope they be good, not just for them, but yeah, so they can actually be the outlier or some shit. Because while you shitting on the representation or reaching for a strand, everybody complaining about relationships. Man. So why not actually root for a relationship to work? Why not actually root for some positivity? You always talk about positivity, and it's always somebody talking about folks hating on them or being negative. As soon as you get the chance, you slide right into the negativity too. I do it. I understand. I'm guilty of it too. But I ain't talking about me right now. Because no, remember, I am just let me go back and make sure I quoted right. I should have started the first time. I am just an oversex ninja with a lack of control over their eggplant, creating a situation. Niggas haven't elevated. I'm a nigga that haven't elevated past broken homes, baby mamas are understanding and important. You get the picture. You get the picture. So my point don't mean nothing, right? But when it's the smarter people, the ones that claim to be the smarter people, just ignoring the obvious things, then I mean, hey, now we're fucked. Now we're fucked. Because niggas ain't shit.
I skipped you.
And I'm willing to concede that. But if women ain't shit too, then I mean, goddamn, what the fuck we gonna do? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I thought we was pointing out niggas ain't shit because the women is. I thought that was the whole reason of pointing them out. Because if ain't nobody shit, then we back at the status quo and everything's good.
I even want some.
That's why I ain't above saying that niggas ain't shit.
Yeah.
I realize what we talking about. But we got enough people doing that.
Yeah.
We got enough people doing that. That's why I don't need to say that. We got enough people doing that. So, yeah.
Nah, I like that. That's something you said. I be listening to Esther Perel. I think she's dope. But she talks about something called the fundamental attribution error, which I know that's a thing in a lot of places. And it goes to what you're speaking to, which I like hearing. It's when you do something unfavorable, it's because you're a bad person. It's like when DDG does something that people don't like, terrible person, horrible, poor character, this, that, the other. But if I do something unfavorable, it's because I have postpartum. You don't know the struggles of a single mom in Beverly Hills. Like there's always a reason, a condition, a circumstance that excuses or is the justification for the way you behaved, and people should give you room and grace and all that kind of stuff. But for the other party, you don't get that. And that happens a lot of times in the gender space. Men are assumed to have a lot of negative intent, automatic. You're a dog, you're dirty, this, that, and that. But if the woman does the same thing, like representation, the woman does the same thing, it's some kind of circumstance, oppression, patriarchy, like that kind of stuff always eats me. But we're here.
Yep. So it is what it is. Hopefully them young folks get their situation together. Me, on the other hand, I'll just go into 40, single, wifeless.
Stop it.
What?
It just sounded like a I don't know, it just sounded funny. I was just going to 40.
Like a middle-aged man. This is what middle-aged men sound like, man.
I mean, okay. All right. I'm with it. Man.
You've accepted it. You passed it. You've accepted it.
Yeah. I just wanted a different life for other people. I don't want my path for everybody else. Everybody don't have the same.
It's you think you think you're doing something. It's not. This is all our path.
You're right. I was chatting with Candidate, and I feel like, okay, last thing, because I love relationship stuff. Don't want one, but I love talking about it. I feel like there's something like the traditional models are like structures, standards that people used to. We understand them. The man does this, the woman does this, blah blah blah. We don't want those standards anymore because it didn't get our grandparents and our parents what we would want. So we don't want to do what they did because we don't want what they got. But instead, we're doing something different, but we don't really know what to do to get what we want. So we know we don't want what they want, and we don't know how to get what we want. So we end up doing nothing. We're like paralyzed. So it's like I don't know what to even do with that information. Like, cause I see people paralyzed, like crippled up, like relationship cripples, like just done. Like, so and I don't want that for everybody, but I see a lot of society like tapping out of relationships. It's like, dang, you used to be able to look around and see people in love and like, and the kids, kids laughing, people in love, holding hands, kissing in public. Go get a room. Like, it used to be, for some reason, it feels like that was so much more pervasive, and now it's just like, nah, people ain't on it. And it's kind of heartbreaking. It's all going to come together. Things are cyclical. I do believe in that quantum. I do think the pendulum swing. And I think the loneliness is going to drive people back together. But in the meantime, man, it just sucks seeing people like hurt. It sucks seeing so many people hurt. Yellow been around this earth a few times. Yellow's okay, yeah. Yellow's been on this earth a few times. Yeah, he's been reincarnated multiple times.
Yeah.
He's lived several lives.
I be doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
To just ruin my shit.
But I never left. I was born once the year 1,706 BC, and I've just been here stuck. I'm burned out. But yeah, man, was there anything else you want to say about the Halle? I mean, because you have some interesting thoughts. I do like the way you kind of framed it. This is something that people deal with, and the bitter internet people from those broken relationships are driving other people to bitter, broken relationships because we're listening to them. So I think that's messed up.
That's exactly what it is, and it's wild to experience it because we used to actually just judge a relationship when it went bad. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it kind of feel like they're trying to find anything for any reason to be. If somebody happy, they want to take that from them. And it's weird because I've never seen it. I've never experienced this, but it feels new. Maybe it's always been a thing. Yeah, it feels new.
It does. May not be,
there's something about the females in this space that hate seeing other women happy in relationships. Hate. Like they hate that shit.
But I think
like
it's because
hate that shit.
Yeah. But I think there's enough, like when Yanni, like we talked about Yanni automatically assuming the worst about DDG. There's a lot of, and I would say the same thing with the red pill dudes about women. There's a lot of people who are so hurt that they don't want to see anybody do anything for the opposite gender. So if you actually love them, you're going to benefit them in some way. And they don't forget your happiness. They don't want you to go and make anybody else happy. That's the opposite gender. Because I know the red pill dudes, they don't want, they're very anti-simp. What that really is do not go and make women happy. Do not go and make them comfortable. Because they want them miserable. Yeah. And I think the women do the same thing. Don't be a pick-me. Don't be out here being a pick-me shit. Don't go make a man happy. Don't go please a man. You need to be about it's like there's the same mentality. It's not that they want your happiness. And I would say this, going back to the I was reading, I was looking at after the polls. The exit polls. There was about like 60 or 70% of people that wanted to vote for their candidate, but a lot of people were voting against the other person. And this is the same mentality that's going on. Some people want to see you win, but there's still a healthy number of people who just want to see the other person lose. Yeah. They don't really care about your happiness. They just want to see that person unhappy. And if it costs you your happiness, like they'll let you be unhappy for the rest of your life.
No, it's funny because that was pointed out before on this channel. That same point you just made was pointed out before on this channel. Remember that conversation we had about beat bracket?
Oh yeah.
And how the voting goes on beat bracket. Everybody took it as a criticism. Everybody took it as a criticism, right? And it was just an observation. Yeah. It wasn't a criticism because I don't mind how I didn't mind how y'all voted.
Yeah.
But that same example is what played out, like you said, in the polls. Yeah. It wasn't even about getting a candidate in. It was just about knocking the other person out.
Yep, we did.
And it was like but this is the thing that you want. You worried about the wrong thing.
Guilty.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You worried about the wrong thing. This is the thing you want. Vote for that.
Got me. You got me. That was me.
So it was interesting to hear that that's how that played out because it was crazy to watch.
Yeah.
I would sit here and be like,
Yelly used to get on me all the time.
Like y'all,
because I was leading. Because I'm up on the panel leading this. I'm leading the charge. I really like this song, but you know what? I don't want Greg's song to go through. Where man, listen, man, I was terrible. You're right. That was me. Guilty.
Crazy. The thought processes on why people was voting. I was like, oh, this is oh my god. So the pick, so to come down for it, and these are just songs. So just imagine how people was feeling about the president of the United States.
Man, times 1,000, 1,000,000. Man, listen. Man. Well, listen, we're gonna get ready to get out of here. Anybody that knows Bro C, man, they will be doing a celebration of life in just over an hour, about an hour and a half, over on Bolo TV's channel. I know you can't click on what's on the screen. The link was somewhere far up in the chat. But if you look for Bolo TV, it does not look like he went and set up one of those. Let me see if I can find the link. Hold up. Because to his channel, they sent the link to the stream, but let me find the link to the channel.
Shout out to Dury in the building, pulling up at the end.
Let's go, Dury.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all pull up for Bro C.
So that's the channel, the celebration of life. I'm gonna drop that link too separately. But the link to the channel, that way, in case you're not, you're not about to sit there on the link. I'm dropping the link now into the stream, so you're not about to sit there in the stream waiting for it. There it is. Yeah, rest in peace to Bro C, man. Appreciate all of y'all for being here. Dury, man, what's up? My God, what's up with you? Good to see you. Man, but there's only really one thing left to say. And I'm gonna let Yella say it.
Don't be one of these oversexed niggas with a lack of control over their eggplant that created these situations. These niggas ain't elevated past creating broken homes, baby mamas, or understanding the importance of your seed and creating with intent.
I mean,
bro.
Wow.
I told you they all busters. I told you they all busters. I told you they all busters.